look, y'all. Welcome to another podcast of another taping of H-Town Bayou City podcast. We here for a good time, not a long time. I'm gonna introduce my cast. I'm gonna let them tell you who they are. I'm gonna start with the man above me, the hardest working man I know. Hey, it's almost big boy season. Talk to him. I can't hear you, but keep going.
My bad. Here I am. Hey, man, we are far removed from big boy season, man. Say, look, man, I'm just out here protecting my waves from the sand, baby. You know what I'm talking about? Big Yogi up in the mix like a blender. Know what I'm talking about? Hey, man, remember, man, keep calm. Fuck with a fat boy.
Already, man. See, y'all got to know. Hey, we're going to keep this show rolling with the man right next to him. Hey, he the brother, none other. Hey, listen here, one time for your mind. Talk to him, man.
And what's going on, world? I'm T-Ben, your neighborhood brother, checking in. Let's go ahead and get it in, fellas.
Already. He made it short and sweet, right to the point. I like that. Hey, we're going to go with the pod father, the man himself. You know him. I'm not going to call it. Talk to yourself, man. Introduce yourself, my twin.
Say, man, y'all know when he say the twin, he got to be talking about me, man. We roll in that same demographic, man. We roll in the same demographic. And we got our little brother T-Ben with us too.
Hey.
I am your boy, N-A-T, Silent E, a.k.a. Quality.
Already, man.
Podcast.
You already know, man. You know who I am. Your rich Uncle Penny Bass, a.k.a. Rich Blackman, a.k.a. The World. I can't say it on this one, but catch me Friday. I'll let you know. Hey, man, you know we here to do it, man. How y'all fellas been, man? How the week, man? Talk to me. It's Monday and Tuesday, so how was the Monday?
A whole lot of driving. Goddamn it, I had to come back to the West, man. I made it. It was hard, though. Hey, fellas, look, I'm not going to lie. That ride probably was the hardest ride I did in my years being out here, man. Nigga, hey, your boy had to stop at a rest stop and catch him a quick power nap. You know what I mean?
Damn.
It was crucial for him. Got crucial for this boy, man.
Damn.
But hey, man, you know what I'm saying? By the grace of God, I made it. I'm here, 10 toes to the earth, not under the dirt, baby.
Already. T-Ben, how was your week so far, man? It's Tuesday, hey.
Yeah, man. Monday and today been busy. It's all of them, man. Just with work. But I will say, man, the weekend was good, man. On Saturday, the missus had a photo shoot, man. So I was out there helping her with that. She did a great job. Sunday, took my big sister, my cousin, to Cali HTX. It's a bar on the northwest side. And we had a good time, man. You know, I'm born in LA, raised in Texas. She born in Texas, raised in LA. You know what I'm saying? So we swapped summers up till we turned a certain age. She's 10 years older than me. So we went and had a good time, man. Enjoyed ourselves. Got the California, Texas vibe. You know what I'm saying? So weekend was great. Just Monday and Tuesday been whooping my butt.
How's that restaurant? I saw they said they had an LA restaurant in Houston with the LA flavor. It's true to form?
Yes, it's pretty good, man. So when we went, it wasn't like a whole bunch of people in there. People was coming in and out. But we had they got like this pineapple bowl with like fried rice, shrimp and steak. They had some good drinks. You know what I'm saying? The vibe was really good. They had a mixture of some Texas music and some California music mixing in with each other. So it was cool, man. It's a nice little vibe. Yeah.
Oh man, quality. What about you, my brother? Talk to me.
Man, you know my weekend or any goddamn day that I'm still here able to talk this talk and breathe it out. It's a great day for me, goddamn it. It's a great day for me. I ain't gonna never complain. I appreciate God for all them toes that he got on the ground with me. So hey man, I love it.
Y'all didn't get wet, did y'all? It didn't rain too much on y'all over there, huh?
And Quality got to kick it with his awesome little brother too, you know.
Oh, see, you didn't bring that up. You see,
man, yeah, hey, it's cool.
That's it,
man.
It didn't rain though, huh?
Kicking it with him, man.
It didn't rain on y'all though, did it? Y'all got wet.
It rained a little bit, but I was in the crib already, so it ain't touched me, man.
Yeah, I ain't get wet, but I caught it when I was on the way home from the photo shoot on Saturday a little bit, but not too much, man. We was lucky, you know, way down here, down 288, so it wasn't that bad for me.
Yeah.
I don't think we got no. We ain't ready to hardly get any rain, to be honest with you. So I'm good.
Yeah, me neither. It just got dark and looked bad, but I didn't. It wasn't nothing to go talk about. Yeah, man.
Hey, Rich, my
Glad
son, he lived out in Humble area. He said they was getting it over the weekend. Well, what was that, Saturday?
Listen, right where I'm at, it was no rain. 4 miles going toward Humble, like you say, it was cats and dogs. Always by Intercontinental, it's gonna rain. I don't know why.
Rain,
yeah, I don't know why. By the airport, you're gonna get wet. You can go by Hobby or you can go by Continental. If they say it's gonna rain, that's where the water gonna be at.
That's where it's gonna be.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about. Yeah, man.
How was your weekend, Rich? What you did this weekend, man?
Listen. I tried to stay alive. That was my whole weekend. Stay alive. Listen, man. My daughter car broke.
YouTube world.
Yeah,
we got the same goals. We got the same goals.
My daughter car broke. So she said, can you fix it? I'm like, okay. Now, I didn't know it was a real hard job like it was, so I knocked it out. And then guess what happened? The next day it broke again.
Oh, God damn.
Same thing. So I had to go fix it again. And I fixed it right this time. I figured out what was going on. Something else was broke, making that thing keep breaking. But to make a long story short, I just spoke with my kids. They had me busy. I couldn't do nothing. Man, I shouldn't. Man, I wanted to go step out, man. They was out in Dukes and Boots this weekend. I was trying to go out.
Hey, man, I don't even want to talk about that, man, because I'm already disappointed. I'm mad at my God. Quality ain't got to get on my neck for this one. I'm mad at my goddamn self.
Yeah, you is.
God damn.
Quality, he called all of us out. He called us all out.
We're a bunch of pump fakers. We pump faking.
Hey,
man, look, man. Hey, man, and I had this discussion with Quality, right? In my defense, right? Well, I be going to work. I be gone for weeks, months at a time, man. When I come home, y'all know how a dog lay in his bed on his back and get to rubbing his back in his bed.
Bro.
That's how I be in my bed, and that motherfucker be comfortable,
See?
Y'all got to go ahead and stop being fake, man. We ain't trying to hear that shit, man. We were supposed to go do this. That's what we supposed to do. We ain't trying to hear that shit.
Hey, look. I don't give a fuck what you're trying to hear. I'm telling you the truth, baby.
See?
Oh, get the hell on.
See?
Y'all like my new do-rag? This is my crown.
You see that? You see that, fellas? To my bald head brothers, did you see that?
We always know him. We know him.
Yeah. We ain't seen do-rags in years. We don't know what that is.
But we see him almost every other week with this one.
Yes, sir.
I mean, especially when I'm at work, man. Y'all already know the slogan, man. You know what I'm saying? Especially I'm at home. I got me a fresh taper fade. I'm in that motherfucker with, you know what I'm saying? Whoop whopping, you know what I'm talking about?
I'm gonna give him that one, y'all. When he at home, I ain't gonna lie. I hang 10. Kim gonna be out there. It be wavy out there, so I hang 10.
Oh no!
Grab your surfboard, niggas.
You see what I'm talking about?
I expect brothers to stick together anyway.
You understand? You see? Hey,
that's good.
Let me say this. With that being said, that's a good segue in the sports because me and my brother T Ben got a receiver that we might want to talk about one day. We ain't gonna say nothing right now. See, don't say nothing. You see? So hey, let me get out the way, y'all.
Nigga, you a Texas fan or a 49ers fan?
We'll talk about that later. See,
we already know, man. You know he already signed the contract, man.
Listen,
everybody got a second team, man. You know I'm a dog, Rick Rollins.
Hey,
you sold to the 49ers, man. That's crazy.
Hey, man. I got an AFC and an NFC. I ain't wrong. I don't see where, you know what I'm saying?
They ain't rivals. I keep trying to bring this home. They are not rivals. They are in the same conference. Ain't the same division. They might play each other once every 3 or 4 years. What's the problem?
It ain't no problem. I'm just.
I think I see it, T-Ben. I see it. The hate is coming from one area. It only comes from one area.
And it been strong too. It been strong. It been getting stronger and stronger.
Hey, listen, hold on. In my defense,
that's always the defense. Guys.
Hold on. Y'all not.
Hey. In my defense.
Okay, that was a good defense. That was a good defense.
Yogi, they not talking about you.
We're gonna have order in this court, Yogi. Order.
They are. They talking
not talking about you, Yogi. We gonna listen. I ain't gonna let them get you like that, little bro. Listen, y'all quit talking about Whoop like that when he not on here. Okay?
Oh man.
Y'all quit cause we know we ain't talking about yo. Y'all quit talking about Whoop like that. He not here to defend himself.
He not here to defend
my brother.
Rich, I got it.
Yeah. Man, y'all don't pick on Whoop like that.
Look who popped in.
Oh,
look who popped in.
He back. Oh, he here. Oh shit.
Hold on.
Hold on, Rich. I'm trying to save you, brother.
Hold on, Rich. Hold on. Prophet, can you hear us, nigga?
Yeah, I can hear him, man.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Whoop. Daddy, whoop.
I can hear y'all, man. Rodney, you back at work, Rodney?
Who is Rodney?
Yogi.
Who is Rodney, nigga?
Yogi. Yogi, you back at work?
Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, I'm back at work. You free to get on his ass, man.
Yeah. That's why I can call you. I can call you whatever I want as long as you're at work.
Okay. I'm only gone for 2, nigga.
Hey, Rich, you hear Rich?
Yeah, I got it. I like that. He got it. I got it.
I'm gonna catch it every time, man. Who the fuck is Rodney?
He gets it every time.
I don't know who that was.
Well, they did that wrong.
That shit be cracking TVing up. Y'all be seeing that shit?
Oh, man.
That shit get TV every time.
I know he gonna do it.
I just want to know who it is.
Well, you catch it so fast, bro. Like it triggers somehow. I don't know what it is so funny, bro.
Soon as they say I'm on it.
You really do.
He really be on it. I'm glad. I'm like, yeah, I knew it was coming.
Wait. Who is Rodney?
Who is that? I don't know who that is.
Rodney Allen
I thought we should start calling Rodney on purpose, y'all.
No, please. Oh,
no, don't do that. No, sir.
Especially when he at work. Especially when he at work.
Hey, man.
I got a public service now. Hey, people who watch it, we really gonna start partying in a minute. I promise. We is. I know we will. I know we on some bullshit right now.
This is what we do.
We gonna start. This just us ain't seen each other in a minute. So when we get on here, it be just organic. We gotta shoot the shit. We don't. Y'all seeing it live. This is. So. Yeah,
this is really what we do off the camera, man.
Yeah. You called it. Yeah, that's why I just want to know. Hey, so we're going to start with the regular schedule and programming in a minute. But yeah, we was talking about Rodney. We were talking about Rodney right quick. So, hey.
Who the fuck is Rodney?
Oh, we don't know. I mean, we're
Rodney.
See?
No, man. Hey, now I need an explanation, man. Tell me who this Rodney nigga is, so I can.
We gonna find him.
Who the fuck
we gonna find him. We gonna find him.
That nigga's Waldo. Who's Rodney?
See,
Yogi. I can't lie though. Every time it happens, I can't lie. TV and do lose it, boy. I ain't gonna lie.
That nigga loses.
He loses.
That nigga loses.
He know what you finna do.
Every fucking time.
You can anticipate what you finna do. He gonna catch it on real.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell you what be funny. Soon as somebody said, he already started laughing because he already know I'm gonna come back.
He know it's coming.
He know it's coming.
It don't matter what we're talking about. What the mood is, it's gonna stop. You're gonna
stop.
Who the fuck is Rodney?
He gonna stop it. I don't give a damn what's going on. It's gonna stop. Well, who is Rodney?
I don't know why I talk to you. I don't know why I talk to these niggas, man.
See? That's the shit. Who is Rodney?
Enough with the shits and the giggles, man. Let's get to the pod, baby.
All right. I got an interesting topic for you guys in the sports segment tonight. But before we get started, without further ado, the intro. Welcome. We will be talking sports with your boy Quality and the team. My main man and them, T-Ben, Uncle Rich Penny Bags, Whoop Man himself, Prophet, and the Fat Boy Swag in the house. Fat Boy Swag. All right, we got an interesting topic for y'all tonight, man. I can't bullshit y'all. I really want to pick y'all brain about what y'all think about what's being said here.
Okay.
But before we get started, one more thing. I want to let Yogi know something. Yogi, I'm not going to lie to you, man. You've been doing a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful job. And I also got to tell you one more thing of how I really feel about you, okay?
Say, here you go. Much love. This is
One time
love.
One time
That's my slug,
It's a
nigga.
love cast.
That's my slug, nigga. Go find your own slug.
It's
That's
just
my
so
slug.
much love.
I ain't trying to hear all that.
Your boy learned something, huh, Yogi?
Yeah,
your boy learned something.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, go, man. He's stealing this shit, man. Go find your own slug, nigga. That's mine.
All right, man.
See?
So play the video for me, man. Or
Fuck
your boy,
you,
man.
You know how to play the video.
Yeah, you know how to play the video. Play your own video.
I don't know how to play the rest of them.
Donald Trump was talking about taking NIL deals off the table. What's your thoughts on that?
Jalen was like the first person I saw championing for college players to get paid.
Correct. Thank you. I've been talking about this for 30 years, and that's foolish. Because what that says is I can't get paid off of my name, my image, and my likeness. Like, that is crazy. Like, what profession does that exist in? Mm-hmm. And a couple of things that I learned just as I matriculated in sports, the only sports that really have restrictions and salary caps, unfortunately, are the ones that are black led. That's basketball and football. Mm-hmm. You don't see that in other sports. You don't see it in golf. You don't see it in tennis. You don't see it in NASCAR. You don't see it in anything, because that's a residue of slavery. It's, we're going to make as much money off of you for as long as possible without you getting paid. That's what the NCAA became. And so now that players are able to profit off of their name, image, and likeness, I feel like is really good for the game. As somebody that's working for TNT that's covering it, that's why the game is as good as it's been. You see so many freshmen performing well. You see the enthusiasm back in the game because players don't have to rush from their senior year in high school to their freshman year in college. They don't have to rush from their sophomore year in college to the league because they get millions in college. And the most frustrating thing about my Fab Five experience at Michigan is that the world feels like I got paid and they ain't pay me nothing. Right. And so the fact that they're now able to profit and, still perform, I think it just like any other profession. You get paid for play.
What do you say to people who feel like the NIL has been hurting?
All right.
Okay.
So that's the gist of the video right there, guys.
You muted. But why you didn't let it do its thing, though?
No, because that's all I needed from it. That was all I needed from it. But yeah, that's the gist of the video right there.
We can't hear you.
I can hear you. I can hear you. We can hear
everybody else hear me?
Yeah.
All right. Seems like it's a Yogi issue.
Me. That's probably me.
Okay.
We're gonna keep moving though. Guys, the video spoke for itself, and I ain't gonna jump in there, but this is interesting for me due to the fact that I got a son that's out there in that world. So, and I've had my thoughts about this, and I guess I'm gonna elaborate on it as we go. But the floor is your guys, man. Whoever want to jump in there, I really want to know. This is what I'm asking when I hear that. Do y'all feel what Jalen Rose said was correct about having something to do with some similarities to slavery, the way that they do the college kids? They're paying the college kids now, but at one point they wasn't. Also, piggyback on that question will also be just a recognition of what he said about the two sports that do have salary caps, which happen to be the black sports, basketball, football. There's a cap to those. Baseball, soccer, all the rest of the sports, there is no cap. These people can make as much money as they want. So now the floor is y'all. What do y'all feel about how you said about the slavery thing? Y'all think that's somewhat?
I started off if nobody else wants to.
Go for it, Rich.
Do your thing, Rich.
what he's not wrong, because that's his opinion, and we could see it. You gotta when he's saying that, and when we think about college players getting paid, you gotta realize the pros wasn't even getting paid like that. You see what I'm saying? So how you think the college is going to get paid like that? You know what I'm saying? Dr. J wasn't making $3 million. So how you gonna get, so it's a trickle down. So over time, it's only right that now that they're gonna start getting paid for the likeness and image, because with the progression of time and everything moving, it can't stay the same way. So I think there's nothing wrong with it. Like he said, maybe we can get some more superstars out of it because people start playing to earn the money or try to play extra hard so they can get some money. Because right now, like I said, we bought the superstars and leaders. So with them being paid, maybe they'll take it a little more serious, or maybe they might not. But with the slavery thing, yes, that's all the way American. They try to make more money and pay less. That's it. Buy high, buy low, sell high. And that's with labor and everything. So if they can get you to do play football for free and give you an education and pocket some money, they're gonna do it, man. It's a capitalist world. So but I'm just glad that it didn't transfer over to the college students where they can get some money. You know what I'm saying? Where we can start getting some of that revenue, because for years we know the colleges make money. Think about the colleges and how much money they get poured into them when they win, when they almost win, and think about the people that left and they alumni. That college getting money. They actually, I don't say they get more money than the pro. If you just want to be fat, because it's so many variables there, But
Hey, Rich,
it's a good old boy program.
Fun fact though, did y'all know the NCAA was $1 billion industry?
Absolutely.
I believe. Yes,
I didn't know that.
That's $1 billion industry, bro. And for that to be $1 billion industry, and it's off the backs, and we're not talking about just basketball, football. We're talking about all sports, collegiate sports, right?
Mm-hmm.
All that money that they making off the back of them athletes, for them not to be seeing nothing up until now, I feel like they lowballing. I feel like they lowballing them now. I feel like they should be getting reparations from that shit, like Jalen Rose said in the video. It ain't called it's reparations, man, because they've been putting and then go ahead.
No, go ahead. They've been putting what?
They've been putting blood, sweat, and tears into their craft, man, and they sell them the dream of. This is the funny part about it. They sell them the dream of where if you do this correct, you could possibly go pro. Possibly, right? And we all know the percentage of college athletes that actually go pro. It's not a lot of them. It's a very small percentage. So what about the ones that didn't make it? They didn't put their blood, sweat, and tears on the line, their bodies on the line, and they fucked up mentally. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what the fuck they didn't went through in them 4 years of college. You know what I'm saying? Just to end up, I mean, don't get me wrong. Some of them finish with a degree, they get good jobs. But what about the ones that don't? Everybody don't got the same story. So for them to be sitting up here broke, playing the sport all that time, for them to come out in the end with possibly nothing, man, come on, man.
Now
that's fucked up.
Now the trade-off was free education.
That was the
sale. That was the sale, the free education. Now we didn't move past education can't do nothing for me. I need money. So it's progression. Because you got to realize, think about this, and I'm not trying to get off track. The women arguing over money right now because they look how much the women WNBA. There ain't enough money for them girls to play like that, and that they about to boycott. So it's the same with the college. So if they agree to give them money, that's a great start. You see what I'm trying to say? We'll argue about how much they should get later, but we just need to be able for them to start getting money. You know what I'm trying to say? So I feel you, Yogi, and you saying the reparation, they ain't gonna look back at that. You know what I'm saying? They
sound good.
Think about Ohio, Texas Longhorns. Think about it, Penn State. They've been getting money for a year. Man, the little money they finna pay out now ain't shit. That ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? They got donors. You got donors giving billions. I mean, millions on millions.
Boosters. Yeah, them boosters.
See?
Hold on.
You got fucking
Hold on, Yogi. Where you at, Prophet? What you think on this?
Yeah.
what I think on this here is Jalen Rose is the right person to speak on it. I tell you that because they started a bunch of stuff, man, like a bunch of like trends, dress code, socks, haircut. He is the right person to speak on it. So I think that he really owned it. But like Rich was just saying, as far as the women and all that type of stuff and what they get now, yep, they need to step their stuff up too. So he really the spoken for all that. He really gonna, with what he's saying now, gonna help, pretty much everybody, get their stakes up, But he's the right person to speak on it. That's pretty much all I really had on there.
What's your thoughts, TBN?
I agree I would say from my vantage point, because I know Jalen Rose, he got a closer view and he'd have been through, has more experience. Sometimes I take issue, but he did say that he said it's I think he said a residue of slavery. I think that's the word to use.
Yes, that was it. I'm glad you caught that, TBN. That is what he said.
Yeah. So the residue of it, because what I don't like is we can call things different. Some these things we go through today different instead of calling it slavery. Like they'll say, you still a slave. I'm like, no, slavery was different, and we got to be able to distinguish between the two, because what our ancestors went through versus what we go through now is not the same. I'm not saying what we go through now was all the way good, but the point is that slavery, what our ancestors went through, is not what these players are experiencing today.
Not at all.
It's just not. You know what I'm saying? You can't compare the two. But like he said, it's a residue of it. So I understand that, and I agree when you talk about, we're gonna make as much money off of y'all as possible before you even start making money. I agree with that, and that is a residue of slavery. I get that. So I do agree. So don't say I don't think. Not saying I don't, but I'm just really, really careful about what we consider to be slavery and how we compare things to slavery here in 2026. Because it's not fully the same, and I think we kind of downplay how bad slavery was when we try to compare it to people now making millions of dollars. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only thing I would say. But I agree with what he's saying. The sentiment absolutely is the same. The same sentiment, I should say. So yeah.
So I go ahead, Quality. No, I agree with TBN.
Go ahead, Quality.
I agree with TBN. I agree 100%. First of all, I want to make sure that we got that part right about, he said it's something similar, like it's similar. He wasn't saying it was exactly slavery. It's similar. So when we recognize that, the first thing that we have to be very transparent with is understanding that when these kids went to school, they went for the education. That was the trade-off. I'm going to give you a free college education, and you are going to play sports or whatever it is, whether it's swim team.
You're gonna make me some money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That was your way of the exchange that we agreed to do. That was the exchange. Now, slavery, there was no options. You had to. There was no option. We were forced into that. These kids are not forced into it. They don't have to play these sports. Now, granted, they want to pursue their careers in these sports, but they don't have to do it. And they don't have to pick that particular place to do it at if they don't want to. So they had options, and that kind of eases it, if you will, to a degree. But
I think it's like my bad.
No, you good. Go ahead. Okay, all right. Well, I do think it has, like, it does have its moments where it does seem that way. So there's the degree of it that can be considered true, but for the most part, I think you had your options. You had an option to partake in that if you wanted to. So with that being the case, and if anybody else have any more to elaborate on it, I also want to get into the part of, do y'all think this is good to pay these kids like this? Understand we're talking about kids now.
I wanted to say this. It's a complicated discussion, man, because on one end, it's almost like dangling the carrot, man, but it does lead to competitive, entertaining, makes the sport entertaining because everybody in their mind thinks they can make it to the league. But at the same time, everybody knows they ain't gonna make it to the league. And coaches and the program directors and NFL owners and scouts, they all know that everybody's not gonna make it. But it's kind of like when a young child who's been playing a sport, who's good at it, has been excelling with it, um, is given enough courage. I'm not courage, giving them enough motivation to keep going. In your mind, yeah, I'm gonna make it to the league. I'm gonna go pro. But it's kind of like, to me, I think they put the pro ambition in front of the education, and that's my only issue with it. Um, Playing the game seems to take the driver's seat versus the actual education. And I think that if the education took a driver's seat and then the athletic side of it was like the passenger seat, I think that they wouldn't be able to make as much money. That's what I think. I think they make so much money off these athletes because the athletes in their minds thinking they're all gonna make it. So that's a competitive spirit that they all gonna make it pro. So it's like, yeah, we give you free education and you're gonna make us a whole bunch of money because everybody we're gonna make everybody think you all got a chance. They got a chance. Kinda. It's kind of like it's the same with the lottery. Everybody got a chance, but I mean, come on.
Who
You know
actually
what I'm
who
saying?
actually gonna hit?
Who actually gonna hit? And the lottery's gonna let you every single week. Everybody in their mind, because I might be that one. I might be that one. But what I'm saying is, don't get your hopes up, man. Don't spend all your money on lottery tickets. Use just a little bit of it. You know what I'm saying? I think the athletes, they put so much to the actual sport, they kind of put the education on the back burner. And so by the time that they don't make it, their mindset ain't geared towards the actual world outside of sports, man. And I think that plays into the whole system, the whole program. But that's what I wanted to say about that part, man.
And like to piggyback off of it, T Ben. So in my soliloquy about it, I said something about them graduating or whatever, and then them not going pro, and now they struggling. Right? The education is the plan B. If I don't go pro,
Right.
I got this degree. I got this degree in communications. I can go holler at ESPN. I got this degree in journalism. I can go do this. You know what I'm saying? It's a lane for you to impede if plan A don't work, because like we saying, it's a very low percentage of college athletes that actually make it pro. You know what I'm saying? You got to be
Let,
like
let,
the elite of the elite, and then the elite of the elite get in the league, and don't even some of them don't even make it. Who
they
remembers
don't make it out of
Jamarcus
training
Russell?
camp.
Who remembers Jamarcus Russell? You remember Jamarcus
Right.
Russell, the LSU
I
quarterback
remember.
who was
Yeah.
so good in LSU, but then got to the league and was a fucking bust?
To the Raiders wasn't shit. But you saw what happened to him though.
But
And
so
in his defense though, he a good example, but he got caught up on that serve. Remember, he got caught up.
but let me ask you this
Yeah.
question though. Let me ask you this question. Think about it from the other angle. What if they excellent athletes in high school, they all get them visits and they say, hey, man, we're gonna offer them a full ride scholarship to play football here at this great university, whatever. And they're like, okay, cool. What if the athletes' first priority is education and the sport aspect was the second, the passenger seat? Do y'all think that college sports would be as entertaining? Do you think that the schools will make as much money off of them if the athletes are kind of like, hey man, I'm here, I'm here to get my education. I appreciate that my skill in high school brought me to this point. I'm gonna go play and compete, but man, I'm not really banking on going to the NFL. I'm banking on going into biomedicine or going
Yeah.
into
Yeah.
sports management, or I'm banking on going into ownership or whatever
Yeah.
topic,
Yeah.
whatever they was interested
I
in.
don't.
Do y'all think it would be as interesting, entertaining?
I don't think it'll be a difference because
Okay.
in this speaking from I played sports majority of my life, and no matter what it's always a sense of competitiveness that you know what I'm saying that I'm a display whenever I touch the field. So they're gonna have the same level of competitive spirit, right? Want the will to go out there and win, but at the same time they already know it's not their bread and butter because they know what they want to do. So I'm gonna come and accept your offer, and because football got me to here, I'm gonna do that to the best of my ability. But I'm also gonna make sure I'm straightening in. You know what I'm saying? So I don't
Okay.
think it'll be a change in the program.
Okay, so
I
look
think
at
that
it.
I think that should be the mentality. And so what you tend to see is, and I don't know if this is across the board or only for the star athletes, but a lot of the times if somebody come in there and he excelling, he like the name. If you recognize a certain school, you think of that quarterback or that whatever position they play, running back. It's like they get them passes in class. They don't really know what they do, but the teacher or the professor like, hey man, we got to make sure that they pass the class because that athlete bringing this much money for the school. We can't have them not being able to play because they're ineligible because they're not,
Sure too.
passing a test.
But
So
let's see it from this point though, and I'm just throwing a monkey wrench out there. But I want y'all to hear me out right quick. How many people, the percentage of people that have went to college, end up working in the field that they studied in college?
Very
I
low.
don't know the
That's very
percentage.
low.
I don't know the percentage, but I will say a lot of the times, it's always even not necessarily you in the field that you went to school for. Is having a degree on your resume and the skills you learn throughout college education that get you to where you want to go. Like for example, me personally, I went to school for psychology and I minored in marketing. I've been working in marketing and sales my entire career for the most part. But there are people who went to school and they were trying to get promoted, and they were like, "Well, you have to have a bachelor's degree to get to even be considered for this position." So you see what I'm saying? They didn't go to school for that position, but they say you got to have a bachelor's degree to even be considered. So they had to go back to school, finish school to get that degree, so they can be considered for whatever position they was looking for, even if it has nothing to do with the job they're looking to go after. So sometimes it's just the fact that you have a degree to show that you had some kind of skill that you developed over the course of 4 years, however long your degree took you to get you to a certain level. So I do agree. A lot of people don't go in the same field that they studied in, but having a degree is a plus sign on your. Sometimes it's almost a requirement. Now you got to have that to even be considered to have a livable wage. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
you ain't gotta be the top of the top, but in order to have a livable wage, they ask you for degrees now. A diploma just like a GED ain't gonna cut it no more. You gotta at least have a degree. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's my take on it.
I'm gonna be honest with you, T-Man. I disagree with. I know it's not you that's saying it, so I'm not necessarily disagreeing with you. But I don't have the same prowess to think about how the school works because I'm gonna be really like transparent as far as understanding the athlete that's in college. It's what you just. They can't afford to let that kid not play. I brought him here to play. I didn't bring him here for him to flunk out and sit in his dorm and eat up our food, and he don't even touch the field. I didn't bring him here for that. So whatever it takes, I'm going to make sure that he gets whatever help, if you will, he needs to get those things up to par. Now, we all know what kind of that may be. So now, when you get the job that tells me you got to have this particular type of degree to have this job, well, then you still giving the job to a person that may not be qualified due to the fact that just because he got the degree, he got pushed through school. So it's a give and take there, and it almost kind of defeats the narrative of the actual college thing. Like, in my opinion, and it's just my opinion. I'm not saying I'm right. I got a little kooky way of thinking, but I think college is the biggest ripoff of all time.
Yes.
It's a ripoff.
Yes.
To actually pay for college, it's a ripoff. These people all of this money from you. And once again, I don't know the percentages either, but I am gonna say it this way. I know a lot of people that went to school for this, and now they.
I do too.
Yeah, you know what? You know what's crazy is I'm split on it, right? I'm split because on one end, where I agree 100%, college costs too much.
Yeah,
it costs way too much. And on top of that, as much debt as you incur, it cripples your economics so many years outside of once you finally get out of school. So that's why I 100% agree. The only part that I disagree with is me personally, and a lot of people that I went to school with. College, the experience of college, where I was able to network and pick up life skills to get ready for adulthood for the real world, was priceless. based off of what I had to go through, the business I had to take care of, how you have to be able to speak up for yourself in certain situations without your parent there to kind of say things for you. You're talking to adults now. You got to be able to articulate yourself and understand what it is to take care of things, how to be responsible. People ain't gonna call and wake you up. It ain't no you miss this, but no, if you don't make it to class, you get kicked out of school. With that it's not a thing where you can kind of get a slap on the wrist. No, you out of here. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of things that I picked up. It grew me up. It made me become way more mature. So that experience, just for me, and I know a lot of us I went to school with would say the same. That it grows you up and it gets you ready for the world outside of sitting in the classroom taking notes and taking tests. It's like the whole process of college, by being in school away from home. So that's where I would disagree at, but I agree. It costs way too much money, considering that you go into debt. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I agree in part what you're saying, 100%.
And so when you say that part about it cost, it puts a lot of debt on you. That was what the colleges used as a crutch to say, if you come play for us, we will provide you with this level of education. So that's how they use to bait you in. But once again, it's a flip side to it because I don't see many people take the college education that they got. And then even with the same thing that you just said, T-Ben, for you, it was great because it built the character and the man in you that you were looking for. But to a college athlete, to an athlete that's in college, I don't think it does the same because it doesn't necessarily matter. I'm not taking this boy out of this school just because he didn't do one or two things right. He literally would have to be in trouble with the law or something, something major for them to say, okay, we can't deal with him no more. But as long as we will push him on through some kind of way. Whether he's smart, very rich.
Oh no, go ahead. I'm
done. I was just saying that.
I was just saying that. And to be truthful, we just gonna tell the truth. I really don't believe that over 80% of the dudes that go to college to play sports would go to college if they wasn't playing sports. I don't think they would go to school.
That's my point.
I don't think they would go to school at all. They weren't gonna go. Only reason I'm here because I can play football.
They didn't go.
That's the difference. You know what I'm saying? That's the big difference right there. Because they not going to school. They don't give a shit. That's why the educational payout part, it don't matter. They taking basket weaving. They don't give a fuck. They only here because I can play football and I can go pro. Now, if that ain't even in the picture, I ain't even going to college.
I'm not going to even go.
That's how they going to forever keep the, they was keeping the carrot in front of the horse, making it walk. Because that's the danger. Because you think they not going to go.
And then look, I know.
You all American in your high school. You think you the shit. You get in college, it's 10 of you.
Yeah.
In the same position. You like, God damn, I'm regular now. So now you gotta figure out how not to be regular. I gotta do these niggas. So here we go. 5 of them gonna fall off.
Yep.
After 10, 5 gonna fall off. So it's y'all last 5. And then the 3 dogs gonna hang in there to the end. The other 2 gonna be, got it. And that is. It's a formula. That's what it is. See,
them the guys I was thinking about the whole time y'all was talking, because I like the way T-Ben was saying it, but the whole time I'm thinking of that guy that this what he got, this what he do.
Mm-hmm.
He not too live in the classrooms and all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? This all he got from his family. Nobody went to college, no nothing. You got the skills, you got, and this college finna pay for my education and whatever else on the side or whatever, however the game go, this is all what he got. And those the guys I'm thinking about and all the guys I grew up with, that's all I was thinking about the whole time. But if you was smart like TB, like if you understood what it was and we was educated enough before we went to college and had the whole play in plan, then it might be a little better. For sure, come out with at least a coaching degree, physical education or whatever, at least come out with that. But you know how it go. But that's all I really want. I like how you said that, Rich. I like how you broke that off.
I think T-Ben and Rich hit it right on the money, though. I'm not lying to you. I think they both spot on with it. So I like the way they said it too. Mm-hmm. But I got a little let me see. I want to say what I'm gonna say, but it's something that I teach my son. I'm not saying that my son does it though. He has his own mind. He'll do what he want to do. So I don't ever want anything that I say to think that is the reason why my son does what he does. So, but anywho, personally, from my experience, I try to teach my son one thing. Understand this. Where you go to school at, you use them just as much as they using you.
You goddamn right.
Meaning that, you use them just as much as they using you. My son, from the jump, wanted to go get his own apartment. He don't want to live on campus. He don't want to do it. Nah, sit there. Wow, why? Make them pay for that. Make them pay for it. I mean, I'm not trying to make it and sound like I'm trying to take advantage of them. What I'm doing is I'm taking advantage of my opportunity. Because let me say this, what Yogi and the rest of y'all are saying, only 3. Well, Rich, you said this one. Well, I think it was Yogi or Rich. One of y'all said only 3 of them dogs is gonna come out of that 5 to 10, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's 10 dogs go to school that was big dogs when they was in high school. Once they get to the school, it's 10 of them. It's 10 of them that look just like them. So only 3 out of that 10 gonna stand strong and still be hanging out there. So now, when that happens for those guys that wasn't a part of that 3, don't let it bring that. Don't let that be the ending of your journey. Take what you got. That school name will always be on your resume. Therefore, there can be jobs just because you went there. You just have to understand how to utilize them the same way that they utilize you. One more thing, Yogi. The money part of it. I don't like that. I don't like that the kids are being paid because I see it with my own eyes and not just from my point of view, from others, that some of these kids are really being used. They're being used. They're having to negotiate contracts as a 17-year-old kid, 18-year-old boy. That's completely unfair. Now they can get agents, but that's up to their choice. The school has the choice to talk to them before they get. The agent is a choice of a child. So if the child feels like he can go in there and negotiate his own deal, then here it is. You got a school that's trained to be dominant over this negotiation, talking to a child. It's unrealistic, man. And that school don't care nothing about that child.
Hey, so
can I say?
Go ahead, Rich.
I'm finna say, I'm gonna take a page out of your book, Quality, because you just said something. We got to be accountable. So if my son in that position, I got to get myself in position so I can tell him. See what I'm saying? I ain't gonna let him put him in a trick bag because I'm gonna educate myself so I can say, hey, now, son, we need to move like this. See, so we got to start having our kids back and not worry so much about the other people doing it. So that's why when they talk about Dion and these fathers, I don't feel sorry because them niggas in their kids' life, they for real. Yeah. And that's where we got to be. I want the coach to be like, damn, your dad, I want to know. I need to know. Yeah, that's what we got going on. So I think we have to be more accountable as men and as parents, even the mother. We have to be in the kids' life so they don't have to make that decision at 17. So they can trust us. And the only way we can do that, we educate ourselves. So, once you see your kid growing, you got to start educating too, I mean, that would be smart, But, we have to learn as a people and grow as a people, But, hey, it is what it is, man. I just think that's what we have to do, be accountable and grow with our kids. If your kid making it that far and he could change your life, I don't think you wrong to change your life to go learn so you can help him change your life. I think he appreciate that. That is, my mama got my contract and my daddy got my back. That's power.
And then who better to do it than the people that they trust the most?
Yeah,
exactly.
Because even if they go to an agent, the agent will fuck them just like the college with them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
These are you still dealing with a child.
They dealing with people with business minds because the university is a fucking business. That agency that you go get that agent from is a business.
It's a business.
And if your ass green in the water, man, they gonna drown you, bro.
Oh man, there's so many kids that have been drowned already. That first year of school, I can guarantee you, most of them get done in. The first year of school, they get done in. They're not even making that much money. I don't care who
do you know. Do you know what the
unless
second?
You come in the door, unless you come in the door as a badass like you that 3, Rich, that 3, Yogi. Unless you come in the door as one of them 3,
but
shit, you ain't making no money.
Peep this. Do you know another problem with what I just said about us holding, having their back? You know another problem? They don't know what they want. If you ask them right now out of high school what you want, they don't know what to want. You see what I'm trying to say? So that's how they get taken advantage of, because you don't even know what you can want for. If you straight out of high school and you're a dog and they say, hey, we're going to pay you, what's your value? What you measuring your value up against? You don't even know how to do that. You don't even know how to make a fair market. See what I'm trying to say? So, yeah, they don't know their value. So, of course, that's going to happen. It's going to happen. You're going to sell yourself short because you don't know. You know what I'm trying to say? So, the thing, I think, if you coming in the league and you know you're a bad motherfucker, know what you want. I think it'd be harder to fuck you if you know what you want. Hey, I want this. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn with nobody. This is what I want. And if you get what you want, you can't cry foul if you feel, later on say, man, know what you want. So you can't get fucked. You only get fucked when you don't know what you want. When he said, well, I'm going to give you this. Now, you ain't giving me shit. This is what I want. This is what my value is. This is how see, that's how you come up with these quarterbacks with all that money. You be like, damn, how did they get all that money? He did his homework. He did his homework. Look, this is my value. So once we learn that, I think we'll be well off. Because we don't know our value and we don't know what to ask for as the people. We don't know. We want shit, but we don't know what we want. So I think that can help.
It's funny, TBN. Well, what Rich said, it resonates because you said this once before when we were talking about the lifestyles segment. You said when you go to an interview, don't be afraid to ask for the raise. Don't be afraid to say, I want this, I want this, I want that. Don't be afraid to do that, because if you are, you're shortchanging yourself. You have to go in there knowing what it is you want and what it is you're trying to achieve. So it's actually perfect what the both of y'all said. And just to let you know, TBN, it resonates the same way, because it's just like an interview. It's just like an interview.
This is why one thing that bothers me about when people talk about, here's one example. The brother that said the oxtails, LES barbecue, right?
Yes,
talking about. Yeah.
Well, this what bothers me the most. Man, look, that man named his price. He said, this is how much money I want to make.
Right.
This is how much I want to make. This is salary I want to make for my business. And people, even with turkey leg cut, whatever they got going on, at the end of the day, if you say, hey man, I want to make $1 million, that's what I want to make. Then you got to make sure your products line up with you making $1 million. However that looks. And then what you offer is not for everybody. Just because you can't afford it don't mean that you got to be upset with the business. If you can't afford it, it's not your price point. It's okay. Like, look, you can go to Longhorn Steakhouse or you can go to Steak 48. It's still steak. And they name their price. Whoever, if they say, look, we want this is a salary that we want to be able to pay ourselves, then that's the price they name. It's up to you whether you want to buy it or not. They're going to market. Once they figure out who their market is, that's what they're going to market their product to. That's what they're going to want inside the establishment. They know they're going to pay for it. They're not going to go and expect everybody to come. I'm sure they would love everybody coming in and buy their food, but everybody can't afford it. This is why people don't just drop their prices. They complain. We've been saying forever how about Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A is high, but you still go. People going to still buy if that's what they want. So, name your price. You just name your price. Hey, man, I think I'm worth this much. Like you said, how much should you make out this deal? This is how much I want to make. That's how much I'm worth. I think I'm worth that much. And if they agree, they give it to you. If they don't, then the next person will. Somebody give it to you. If they can get a return on it.
Yeah. You making money, so somebody giving it to you.
Somebody give it to you. I mean, look, it's a different. Now I get it. You can't be so unrealistic where you saying I want to make $10 million my first year. I get that. You know what I'm saying? But if you name your price that you feel like I'm worth this much, and it's considered reasonable. I mean, look, LES, man, I was in the store, I was at HEB. I go there every day, but I was there the other day. Man, our sales is high. Our sales cost a lot of money. You can it'd be like 6 oxtails in a car. Them up be like $40, $50.
Yeah.
Come on, man. How much you think he gonna sell if he got to make a profit off he buying oxtails in the season for it? And man, he gonna charge you for it, man. I mean, he gonna make some money off of it. And
hit you across the head.
He'll hit you across the head. But look, for some people, it's worth it. They say, man, I'll pay it because I can afford it. Food, my food budget is higher than the next person, and they'll buy it. And that's who we market into. Not to the ones that can barely make it. It ain't for you to go buy. It's all right. you go make your own oxtails and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Go somewhere else. You can make your own oxtails.
Cook your own.
It's all right. It's all right.
And a lot of times, he know people coming there for experience. They're not coming for repeat customers like Trio Burgers. None of those marquee places are thinking they're gonna make a living off of consistent same customers. No, they know that people gonna try it. It's a fad. I gotta try it. And when they bring people in town, they're gonna try it. So no matter, like he said, no matter what that man put on them oxtails, his price, they gonna buy him for the experience because he be hollering Texas in every way, and you could get on the camera. They would do it. I seen them make. I seen us black people make plenty of businesses out of people just bullshit. You tenderism, nigga, that shook a reel. And I'm just saying, that's just us. We'll take some shit and take it to the top. So,
and you know what? Think about this. Not only because I'm using turkey leg as the example. I used to live right down the street from turkey leg hut.
Yeah.
And it's the experience, right? Because look, yeah, the food was good. It was good. But people will go there. It wasn't just all about the food. The fact that you can pull up and you might run into, you know how many celebrities you can just run into by being there?
Yeah.
And you just spent $50 for your meal, but you got a chance running to Kevin Hart, you know what I'm saying? Or Lil Boosie or Kevin Gates, whoever. All them different athletes, you're going to run into a turkey leg on any given week, any given day. That's an experience in itself. Just the fact that you're on the same, so you going live and you have your time, and instead of you paying $200 to see Kevin Hart on stage somewhere or being in his presence, you pay $50 for the turkey leg. You might run into whoever, you know what I'm saying? Or that's just kind of how it works. That's just business. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know how people be tripping on somebody charging so much for their product. Just don't buy it.
Right.
It's all right. It's okay.
And I'm the people. I went the other day. I'm the people. I'm complaining. Man, I went the other day. I followed him on. I ain't bullshitting. I saw him on Instagram, and he had these big ass baked potatoes. I say, I'm gonna find it. So I'm riding, full of that goddamn Christmas tree, and I said, you know what? I'm finna find this nigga. I found the dude with the potato, y'all. I walk up there. I say, hey, I want that potato you be talking about. He said, all right, $45. I say, hold on.
You talking about OG potatoes?
Man, that man had with brisket, sauce shit. This dude, I think it's mold potatoes. Yeah, I bought it. Yeah, listen. Let me
follow him enough and get it.
I went there, and when he said his price, I said, hold on, man. He said, well, you got loaded. I got oxtail, I got brisket, I got this, I got that. I'm like,
you went to sleep out there.
You had a good price. That was 3 meals.
I looked at him. I say, you know what? He didn't ask me to come here. I came here voluntarily. And then it didn't help because there was 2 bad girls behind me.
You got to buy it then.
I no choice. I damn it about 2. Because he got to look at somebody. Hey, don't get to showing out what I'm gonna do. I buy all these motherfuckers just to prove a point and be mad at motherfucker tomorrow. But you're not gonna do me like that. Yeah, you're not gonna do that. You're not doing that.
Hey, Rich, you ate that motherfucker went straight to sleep.
Who? Man, listen, and he give you a 16-ounce bottle. I said, well, give me one of the Kool-Aid. He said $5. I said, God damn. Woo, that was 50 right quick. I said, you right. I said that. Listen, I didn't drink that Kool-Aid fast at all. I barely sipped it. But they did $5. I said, God damn. It was the experience, though. It was the experience. I got the experience. Hey, listen.
Hey, most of the times, if I go somewhere and I spend a lot of money on something like food, I spend money on food, and sometimes, most of the times, I'll be thinking to myself, I ain't had to spend that much money on that food. It wasn't that good. Well, I gotta feel like I spent $100. It wasn't that good. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's a meal on earth that I would justify okay with $100 outside of the experience of who I'm doing it for. You know what I'm saying? Like it's good to go and take my wife out somewhere, the family out somewhere. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm by myself, man, unless it's just, I just want it. But even when I eat, I'm like, it was good, but it wasn't worth no $100. I'm always gonna say something like that. I don't care what it is. You know, like it ain't worth that much money. It ain't worth that much.
Yes.
But that's a price, and I say, okay, I'm gonna buy it because I want to try it. I'm gonna go, and I already made the choice. I'm gonna go and try. I ain't gonna complain about, man, he charged too much. I'm just not gonna buy it. You know what I'm saying? Like if I ain't gonna spend money on it. So yeah, man. I mean, people just letting their price.
Yeah.
Well, guys, it was interesting, you know. That's interesting, you know. We done with the sports topic, so we're gonna be moving on along. I really want to get a.
We're gonna come back to that though.
I don't have a lot of time, y'all, but I want to because I think I'm past my time already. But I really wanted to know this receiver y'all was talking about.
Okay. Huh?
Who y'all talking about the receiver?
Yogi, go on, tell him. Drum roll, please.
Mike Evans.
Galveston, Texas on.
It's Mike Evans.
Texas on, man.
I'm not gonna lie. Can I be real, man? And I'm gonna be completely honest.
Please do. Please be real for us, man.
Hey, man. Look, man. I'm gonna be completely honest. And this ain't even from a fan standpoint. This is this ain't even from a Texan fan standpoint. This is a football fan standpoint.
Okay.
Y'all gonna fuck some niggas up with that one. I'm not gonna lie to you. Mike Evans be out there snagging some shit, man. And then T-Ben put in the chat that he was already number 2 in efficiency. Man, that man finna be number 1 with Evans.
What?
Hey, Broad Purdy always number 2. QBR is number 2.
T-Ben, look at me when I tell you this, T-Ben. Hold on, Rich. Hold on.
I'm listening. I'm listening. I'm listening.
That's a good move.
It's a good move, dog.
That's a good move.
Hey, watch him. Next week he gonna be talking shit.
I don't mean no more.
I'll take it right now. I'll take it right now. I appreciate it.
You don't know me, so don't be saying what I'm gonna be doing.
I just want to say this, fella, and I gotta be transparent here. I was bittersweet with the news of him going to San Francisco. I'm glad he's there because I want him to come home, man.
Rich, we can't
come home.
Was that even a possibility though?
I don't know.
We don't want him. Rich tripping.
What?
That number, that number
with
too
our
high.
sensitive ass,
we can't afford it.
With our sensitive
we can't afford it, Rich. That's what we're saying. We can't afford it.
We was just talking about that with the food, my nigga. If you can't afford it, leave. We had to leave. You had to go to San Fran.
Okay. All right. Okay. I'm cool with him now. I'm cool. But I heard like, damn, we on this shit.
Look, in my last point, Rich, man.
We know what's his name. They're gonna get hurt the second game. So shit, I already know.
The second game.
But like I keep saying, you ain't gotta worry about no Mike Evans until possibly the Super Bowl, man.
No, we ain't worried about Mike Evans. That ain't what the conversation is. The conversation is about Rich talking all this shit about this quarterback that he don't want to get a line for because he want to go get more receivers, and these motherfuckers can't even block for the ones we got right now. Let him go. We got bigger problems to fix right now, okay? Let's focus on our problem.
He can't get the ball to
It
Mike
don't hurt
Evans.
the dream, huh?
Listen,
Martin Luther King said have a dream.
He can't get the ball to Mike Evans if CJ ain't got 3 Mississippis, man.
They ain't got 3 Mississippi, can't do shit.
That motherfucker
all right,
can't do
y'all.
shit.
All right, so we gonna move this train right on, y'all. We just spent time in the sports, y'all. We weren't supposed to go this long. Goddamn,
we always do. We always do. It ain't nothing new.
Yeah, we rolling.
All right, so my next one. It's gonna be on my main man T-Ben.
Oh, I thought you was gonna put your nigga quick.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. We on to the lifestyle segment. You know how it go down. We here to talk about a couple topics, talking to me a little something different. No videos today. I got some topics just to discuss that I was thinking about over the last week. Actually, I've been thinking about these for longer than a week. Just was trying to find the right time to discuss it, but I feel like what's better than now, man. So the first topic, as you see scrolling across the bottom of the screen, and it's gonna be open for dialogue, man. The question is, as a man, what is strength, success, and respect to you? What does that mean to you as a man? No context, just straight up what you see. What does strength mean? What does success mean? And what does respect mean to you as a man? Flow is open, man. We just chopping it up on this one.
I'm gonna jump in now. Pull my slab out the garage right quick, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What you got?
Okay. All right. Let me make sure I got it right. Strength, success, and respect, right?
Mm-hmm.
Strength to me means just the will to overcome whatever adversity comes your way. That's strength. So that's a big one for me because I'm always met with adversity. So that one is always going to be huge for me because I have to be able to handle it to a degree of somewhat level of control. I'm not perfect, so it's not going to always be perfect how I handle it. But for the most part, I think I do a pretty decent job of staying within my lane, and I call that strength. I don't call this strength. I call this strength. So that's why I look at it that way. Okay, now success. That word I don't really care much about because success is in the mind of the actual person. Success doesn't have to be measured by his money or what he has accomplished or what he has owned or anything like that. That doesn't measure a level of success to me. Success is how you are with yourself. Are you happy within yourself? Would you see yourself as a good person? And most people will probably say yeah when they say that, but I think they saying it in a level of they see themselves as a good person because they're in denial sometimes about the bad person that they may be. I'm not here to judge that. That's for the next person to do what they want to do. But success doesn't really have a whole lot of value to me. As long as I'm happy within myself, that is success. Strength actually makes the success for me work due to the fact of I am strong enough to be happy with the decision I made. I call that success. I'm happy with the decision I made. Now, respect. Respect is probably the biggest one. The biggest problem with respect is, and this is me, not for anyone else, but for me, respect is more like this. I would like to gain respect, but not everybody is going to give it to me. And so when I don't get it, I tend to, I don't want to say not work, but I don't deal with people that, that can be disrespectful because I don't want to be disrespected. I don't want to disrespect you. So I try not to deal with people that are disrespectful. Now, once again, everyday life, you're going to come across people that are. How I handle the strength part within myself is how I will handle the respect part at the end. If I'm strong enough to allow myself not to get moved by this person and however they're handling me, if as far as disrespectful, then I'm good. I'm happy with myself. That's a level of success because I've now conquered how to deal with this person despite being disrespected or respected. However I chose, whatever is chosen to give to me, how I handle the strength part is how I gauge the success part. So yeah, that's me there. That's my slab. We back in the garage.
Okay. Listen, man. I jump out the garage. Success, respect, and the third one was
strength.
Man, I'm going to sum all three of mine up with family, man. My kids, my strength, because they believe in me. They make me believe I can do anything. That's my strength. You know what I'm saying? And shit, respect. That's mandatory. That's mandatory. Respect comes right along, like you say, with strength. Get back to my kids, the way they respect me, the way they present me, And the last one, success, is me looking at them, looking at looking at what I taught them and them using it in life and moving forward. That's success to me. Watching my seeds grow. You know what I'm saying? I can success, I ain't talking about me. To watch my kids grow and see them learning and moving in the right way, oh man, that's success to me. Raising them kids, getting them, hey, being here, being a father. That's it for me. You know what I'm saying? Take that away, I'm nothing, So, that's my slab, my kids. Boom. That's easy for me.
I jump out there with it.
Yeah.
So on the strength part, I gotta agree with Quality what he said about it, man. It's as black men, man, we face with a lot of adversity that we feel like we shouldn't have to deal with, right? So I mean, I feel like that it's important to me because it's how I handle myself in them situations. Everything ain't gonna be peaches and cream every day. You're gonna run into some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And from where I used to be to where I'm at now, I feel like I've something in me then drunk some milk and got some hella for strength, man, because now I have a sense of restraint. Everything don't deserve every action don't deserve a reaction to me. You know what I'm saying? Um the success part, to me, success is in the eye of the beholder. It's what success is to you. Everybody's sense of success isn't gonna be the next man's sense of success. You know what I'm saying? Rich said his family, his kids, watching his kids grow up, that's success. Well, another man's success may be, man, I want to own 16 businesses, then I'll be success. Man, so my success, man, is just being able to wake up every day, you know what I'm saying? And always be a better man than I was the day before. Making sure my babies are good, you know what I'm saying? Making sure I'm able bodied enough to get up and whether they be going to work or doing other things to make sure that they're provided for. Um, Watching my babies grow up and being what they want to be in life without having to go through the trials and tribulations I had to growing up. You know what I'm saying? That's success to me. You know what I'm saying? Raising productive, you know what I'm saying, black women in this world. You know what I'm saying? Respect, like Rick said, man, that shit mandatory. But the question I have when it comes to respect is, okay, face to face, you know what I'm saying? A sense of respect is mandatory, right? But what can you do when they away from you and they don't respect you? To me, the respect for me comes from the people I hold close. You know what I'm saying? If the people I hold close to me respects me, man, we all good, bro. Cause like I said with the strength, man, every action always don't deserve a reaction, man. Disrespecting me is, man, slapping me, you know what I'm saying, putting your hands on me, that's different, right? Well, and motherfucker said, man, sticks and stones may break my bones. You know what I'm saying? So it's a restraint with me. You know what I'm saying? But all of them, it all plays into one big old pot of gumbo, man. Because it's all important to you, man. It's the everyday movements with it. You know, that's my slab.
Already. So when it comes
Oh,
to Ooh, when it comes to the strength as men, I feel that we got to be strong. So all like you say, the adversities that come, we got to be strong and get out there and take care of business, especially when you got kids, especially sons. You got to show them how to be strong. You can't panic. You got to figure it out. It's part of your strength. Now, far as the success is you. That's what a man got to come. He got to come up with a mean plan to make sure he holding down his family. So that come with sacrifices and whatever you got to do to make sure your family fed. And when it comes to the respect. the thing is about the respect, you know, we're gonna always show respect. You know what I'm saying? We gonna try to stay away from the disrespect. And if you know, if you got to retaliate on some of that, we're gonna try our best to stay away from that. But we still gonna have to do what we have to do if it comes to that. But yeah, mine's short and simple on my end on that.
See? He parked that
Yeah, man.
Oh.
Yeah.
Come on, T-Man.
Yeah, man. So everybody, man, great input, man. And so I'm gonna give, my perspective. Then I got like some additional couple of questions based off what I was hearing, just to kind of open the floor up a little bit more. But for me, strength is being able to endure hardships. You know what I'm saying? Because life, like I said, life be life, and you know what I'm saying. And I think one thing that I always held true is life is hard, but it's fair. And that just means to me is that, yeah, somebody might be born into a better situation, have more access to resources, had a better upbringing, have more information available to them. However, life itself it does not succumb to that in a sense to where everybody is going to go through situations that's going to pull emotions out of you. It's going to put you in certain situations that the money may not be able to help you out of, your title may not be able to help you out of. You got health. It don't matter how much money you make, man. Health can hit you. Who was that? What's the buddy that was it the one from Apple they called
Yeah.
cancer?
Yep.
If I'm right, I don't want to,
Steve Jobs.
Steve Jobs, man. I mean, one of the richest men on the planet, this man. So you cannot escape life. You know what I'm saying? Like without the experiences that it's gonna give you. So I think strength being able to endure and keep going. And I think it ties into success. Because to me, success is whenever it's creating a goal and accomplishing that goal. I think that's what success is. So I do believe it to be individualistic. Everybody may have their own goals. Some people have the same goals. But when you set yourself up for a goal and you accomplish that, that's success to me. And so for some people, it might be having a whole bunch of businesses. Some people, it might be being consistent with going to work every day. It might be making sure that they can provide for their family every day when they need to. Whatever it is, that's your goal. You accomplish that. To me, that's success. That's how I look at it. And then on respect, I think that respect is something to, like, what does it mean to me? I think respect is allowing people to exist without you trying to impede on that in a sense. So what I mean is you run across somebody, it's always, hey, how you doing? Because I don't have an issue with anybody unless they give me a reason to have one. So I honor the fact that God created them off the rip. So I'm gonna give them that respect. Whenever stranger or whoever, I'm always gonna give them enough certain level of love to where we don't have no issues until they show otherwise. So I think that's what respect is all about. I don't want to use the word respect to define it, but it's more like giving enough, being cordial enough to exist amongst each other with no problems. You know what I'm saying? Like off rip, like off the top. So, but I wanted to ask this to kind of add on to what we were talking about. Something you said a minute ago, I think it was you, Young, about being better every day, right? And so, man, this is my question. And I've been thinking about this for a while. How do you become better every day? What does that really mean to be better every day? And as well as for anybody, not just you, Yogi, just anybody. What does that mean, like literally, to be better every single day?
I mean, to me, uh,
Is he breaking up, y'all, or me?
Yes,
Yeah,
he
it
breaking
broke
up.
up on my end too.
All right, hold on.
Repeat that, Yogi. Repeat that, Yogi.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Yeah.
You good now?
Okay. Now, there's not a person walking God's green earth that's perfect. Everybody got flaws, right? To me, waking up every day is, first off, it's quality word, man. Accountability about your flaws. You know what I'm saying? Recognize what your flaws is. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I had trouble with that because anytime motherfucker tell me something, I'm gonna argue you the fuck down that you got me fucked up. Right? But then I had to look in the mirror, bro, and I had to realize some shit. You know, self-analyzation is a motherfucker. I don't know if that's a word.
Yeah.
It sounded good, but it's a word today. Anyway. But you know, it's accountability and recognizing your flaws. And to me, waking up every day and being a better person than yesterday is knowing that flaw and working better at. Like, for instance, right? If you know you a hot-headed person, right? Today I got into it because a motherfucker said something I didn't like. Tomorrow, if a motherfucker come and see you say something I don't like, I need to be able to exercise the restraint to just, man, you know what, you got it. To me, that's getting better every day.
Yeah, got you. That's a good explanation. That's a good explanation. Yeah.
You hit it on the nose. I was gonna say accountability, and I was gonna ride that way. But since he said that to get better each and every day, the answer was with the first question, with the strength, respect, and success. That can be a form of it. You know what I'm saying? To make yourself better, you have to be accountable. So every day, you know something you can do better. Like me, I think I need to walk more. I need to change my diet. You know, we call them New Year's resolutions at the beginning of the year, but really it's shit we need to do that we ain't done. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be accountable. You know, if you don't want to be overweight no more, quit eating, start exercising. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to do this, so it's all things that we can work on ourselves. So that's how you make yourself better. You know what I'm trying to say? Even if it's reading a book a week, you know what I'm saying? If it's just stop and meditate for an hour, you know, if it's just anything, you know, anything to change the energy or the vibration you got going around you and to feel to make yourself better. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's cut off some people. I need to cut this energy off, you know. That's how you make yourself better, you know. You have to lose weight sometimes to rise up. So it's all different forms of making yourself better. It's just, you know, like you say, taking accountability and knowing who you are, what you want, you know. And, you know, when people trying to get to a certain goal and be, as we say, quote, successful, they set up goals. They set up things. That's how you make yourself better. If you just wake up every day just living your life, you know, you're going to live, you know, this, that, and other. But if you set some goals, some stuff you want to accomplish, see, it give you a timeline where you can't bullshit as much because, you know, I want to finish this by the end. So, you know, little shit like that make you better, you know, because the best person to prove something to is yourself. That's the best person to prove something to. I said I could do it and I did it. That's a hell of a thing right there. You know, I'm gonna pop my slab because I
Can
get,
I
you
can
know.
I can I piggyback off that? I'm sorry, man. I was watching this video one day, man, and basically the video was saying, right, when your mind loses confidence in you, you know what I'm saying, then you fucked, right? And he broke it
Shit.
down why he said that. Because if you want to people get up every day, man, like, man, I'm gonna go work out, but then you don't go work out. Or I'm gonna eat better, and then you don't eat better. Well, your mind is like, nigga, you keep saying it, but you're not doing it. So then your mind will lose confidence in you. Like, I think that's a real thing. And it made a lot of
It is.
sense. It made a lot of sense, man. That was just to piggyback off Rich. I'm sorry, y'all can go ahead.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, one thing I gotta say though is mine comes like from a funny situation. So you know, yeah, as y'all know, I watch a bunch of movies and
Yes.
we rank, we me these guys, we joke all the time. And I was messing with them New York people with that knowledge of self. I don't know if it's from New York, but I heard it from New York. So with the rappers and all that time, the knowledge of self. You know, I don't know what it mean, all that. I used to just joke and just, you know, just mess. What's up, son? Knowledge of self, all that. But when that stuff hit me though, when I really thought about what they talk about, knowledge of self, and I started studying myself, man, it just made life so much easier for me, man. And it's like
Man.
checking yourself just you know, if it ain't daily, weekly, you know, just check yourself, learn from your mistakes, you know, and you just try to be better, man. Just keep moving and trying to move forward and move better, man. Try to be better every day, man. And that's my little quick slab,
Hey,
right?
I'm
Yeah,
gonna jump
you
in.
said a lot with that. Just saying, check
Mm.
yourself.
Yeah,
Go
Yeah.
ahead,
don't lie
Elite.
to yourself. I was just gonna say, and quit lying to ourselves. If we
Mm.
Yeah.
quit
Say
lying to
again, Rich?
ourselves, quit
Oh
lying
shit.
to ourselves, man. If we
Mm.
quit that, shit, we'll be better. Cause you hear what you say for anybody else, and you know if you lying or not for you say it. You
Right.
already know all this. So once
Mm.
we quit that line right there to ourselves, you'll become a better person. Nobody else can tell you nothing
But how
because
can you?
you so real with yourself. It's 100. You know what I'm saying?
But how can you?
So
But how can you in a sane mind state lie to yourself because you know yourself better than anybody else do? So how can you sit up
because
there and carry on with a lie to yourself?
because your
Man, your
mind,
ego, your ego.
your mind will have you really thinking that you wanted that you're gonna try to do this intent, but you're not, and you know that.
You
You
ain't
see what I'm
ready to
saying?
check yourself yet.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
You gotta
You
check
that's
ready
what
to
Yeah,
it
check
is.
yourself.
you convince yourself. You convince yourself of something that
Yeah,
either
yeah,
because how you want people to perceive you or how you may want to just actually be, but you're
yeah,
not putting in the work. So you'll convince yourself that you're there already.
Right.
And not to
yeah,
say that it's not a problem with you saying, okay, I got this, I got that, and I have abundance to get to that point, but you got to put the work in. And
yes,
people
Mm.
don't put the
sir.
work in. You know what I'm saying? And so they'll lie to themselves, make themselves appear a certain way, and they put no work in. And there you become delusional. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
people lie to themselves a lot. They believe their own lies.
Right. You're
Yes,
living the
I
life.
yeah,
think I think you said it spot on, T Ben, and the rest of y'all, what y'all said. But I want it to be known this way. I want to put my input in on it. So what T Ben said is spot on. And the reason why I say that is because I was actually going to that particular point. You guys say a level of accountability, which is absolutely correct. You got to have accountability. But in having accountability, think about the things that you're having accountability with. And then notice this. This is when I really find it troublesome when I hear people do this. I can listen to one person tell me 99 things about what everybody else is doing. But if I ever turn that on them, they can't seem to recognize anything that they do. So
Right.
what I
Mhm.
recognize from that is this. They are very opinionated of what should be done, but they choose not to be that opinionated of themselves.
Mm.
Therefore, you have lacked accountability for everything that you do because you'll give
Mm.
yourself an out. So for Rich, he say the people that want to say they want to walk at the beginning of the year. Well, if you never get up and walk, I mean, what are we really doing?
Right.
And
okay.
what'll happen is this: they'll give themselves an out. Well, I ain't gonna go today because it was raining. Okay, well,
See,
I ain't gonna go today because I don't really feel good. Oh, well,
see,
I'm really tired today, so I'm just gonna lay down
come
today.
on.
Whatever petty excuse you give yourself to not complete the action in which you're trying to do is an issue. For anyone like this, I believe in this. Always promote yourself. Promote yourself. I believe in that. But when I don't see you putting forth the effort to promote yourself, how can I?
Yes,
How can
Mm.
I? You got to
yes,
show me that you're willing to do this, and not always like. And this is another one. So many people will take the easy way out. If
mm,
it's easy to just do this, then they'll
they'll
do
do it.
that instead of doing this
Uh-huh.
because that's harder. See, this is harder. So because it's
Yeah,
harder and it's easier to do that, they'll take that route every single time. But if you're promoting yourself, why wouldn't you invest everything within yourself?
mhm,
If I'm promoting me, I'm gonna put forth every ounce of energy I got into that project. I'm not
mm,
going to somebody else and do that for them when I ain't done it for myself. I can't do that. At some point, I feel like I'm not respecting myself. I don't respect me. I don't believe in me. And see, that's when that negative thought in your mind comes in. You don't believe within yourself. That's why you don't complete the missions. You have to complete the mission. Last point, and then I'll park my slab. Another big peeve for mine is the person that always wants to blame someone else for their problems.
mm, mm,
You
mm.
can never be
Mhm.
accountable for the things that you do, then once again, there's a problem with you. Every time you point at somebody else, it's 4 of them some bitches pointing back at you. Well, 3 of them pointing back at you. So now, at some point, regardless to whatever the situation is, if you feel like somebody beat you off some money, or if you feel like somebody did you wrong, the wrong part was you allowing yourself to be in that situation. You knew you should know. You should know to not put yourself in there. And once you do get done like that, be accountable enough to know, okay, that happened to me. I ain't gonna be mad. I'm not gonna be mad at him, but I'm gonna be mad at myself because I put that much faith in that person. So now, don't do that no more. I know now. That don't mean I gotta dislike the person. It's just now I recognize I can't put that much into you because I already know you're not gonna give back what I expect from you. So don't worry. Don't ask me for nothing too now. Once I recognize who you are, ain't no reason to come ask me no more because I'm done. But I don't mean I don't like you. I don't like you. Whatever. I can still deal with you. It's just that I can't do business with you because I know how you are, and that's my slab. I'm back in the garage.
That is T-Ben. It's your show, baby.
Yeah, good stuff, man. Good stuff. Anybody, any last points on that topic? We move on to the next one. If not,
on to the next.
All right, man. Let's hit this next one. So, like I said, no videos. We chopping it up. So the next one is communications in relationships, and it's like how to avoid unnecessary conflicts with your better half, your spouse, whatever. And so, whatever tips or however y'all want to tackle, it's up to you. What I would like to say, I started off, and then we kind of go, open the floor. But I think that humans are emotional creatures, man. We are, and as men, I know a lot of the times we say, don't be emotional, don't be emotional. I think that saying is incorrect. I think it's to don't act out of emotion. I think that's the difference, with us. We all have emotions. We all get pissed off. We all get sad. We all feel, discouraged at times. We feel disrespected at times. We quote unquote be in our feelings, because we human. But it's how you respond when you're in your feelings and when you have those emotions riled up in you. I think that from a man's perspective, dealing with whoever that you with, long term, short term, I think that it's best to wait until you are even keeled before you address certain circumstances. And understanding you may not be able to have that discussion the same day, that same week. And I know some people say, "Hey, man, I think you should address it when it happened." I disagree with that. I think when you do that, now it depends on the person. If you always even keeled, if you can manage your emotions, I get it. But I think most people can't. If you get to a point where you pissed off or your feelings is hurt, that's how you approach the situation with hurt feelings, and you're not having enough time to think about it. And I think that what happens is something happens, you have a discussion about it, and the other person didn't receive it the way you wanted them to receive it. And I think what tends to happen, I think this is human. Later on, you kind of like, man, I wish I'd have said, I would said that different, or I wish that I could have said it this way, or I wish I could explain it a little better. I think if you wait a little bit, you can explain it the way that you wanted, that you intended to. But that's my slab. I part my slab, and floor is open, man. However I want to tackle it.
Listen, I'm an expert in this situation, so I'm gonna speak right quick. This is my feeling. Now I'm saying, listen, because the thing is, I learned I do not argue with my significant other. And you're right. Some things you can't get in the moment because it's too heated. And why I say that is because when you argue or y'all arguing, y'all trying to prove who's right and who's wrong. Now the catch is, me and my partner, we discuss the situation. Because when you discuss, you're not trying to find out who right or wrong. You're trying to find out what's right and what's wrong. Not who, but what's right. See, when we discussing it, we trying to find the median. What. But when we arguing, I'm trying to prove her wrong. She trying to prove me wrong. So with that being said, you punch it. But when we discussing, we trying to build. What's the right? What's right here?
Rich? I'm sorry to interrupt. I'm sorry to interrupt. Who determines the argument or the discussion? Who determines that?
The one with the level head. Hopefully, me being right, I'm gonna say the man, because I'm not gonna argue with you. I'm gonna deter. I'm gonna control that situation because I don't want to argue, and I know if I go with her combative, that's gonna make an argument. That's why when T-Ben was giving us something before I started speaking, he said, sometimes you just leave it and come back to it when it did calm down and you can discuss it. Because in the heat of the moment, you can't discuss it because you're in your feelings and you feel a certain way. So you have to walk away sometime and, hey, okay, pick your battles. We're going to discuss this later when we both can, you know what I'm saying? And we'll find out what's right and what's wrong, not who right and who wrong. Because once you tell the lady, I'm not trying to find out that you wrong or I'm wrong. I'm just trying to find out the right way and the wrong way. They kind of drop their gear a little bit and try to lead. But long as you know, she on the attack mode, you know, it is what it is. But I think communication is the way, man. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't no, you know, I don't think it's a guidebook to it because every woman is your woman. So you know her. You know what I'm saying? You know what she can take and what she can't. And you know how to tell her information and not to. But I think really just don't argue, have more discussions, because that way both of y'all can get to the right, what is right and what's wrong. So that's the way I look at it. I think
You know what? I want to say this one thing too. This is just me my opinion. I know people may disagree, and that's okay. But for the listeners, this is me personally. I think that two people, you and your spouse, you and your partner, whatever, I think that profanity needs to be off the table when addressing each other. Stop cussing at each other. I think the reason I say that is because that adds a certain level, another layer to the discussion. That when you receive it, it doesn't matter your intentions on it. The word that you use pierces. And I think if you refrain from using the profanity, it makes the conversation much easier to have. That's just my opinion, though. That's just how I operate.
It pours fuel into that fire, man.
But what did you say earlier? Respect. That's part of
respect.
It. If we ain't got no respect, it's really, we don't need to have this conversation, no discussion, if it ain't no respect. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel it's no man who respects any woman that he's dealing with that he'll call her out her name unless he's just pure ignorant. I don't know a man that will. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I may be somewhere, maybe a caveman or somewhere, a troglodyte somewhere under a rock or something, but I don't know no man
you know how you can be having a discussion, Rich, and you can say something like, let's say you're not even calling him a name, right? You can be like, well, what you mean I did this? Instead of saying, what the F you mean I did this? That's different. It escalates the whole conversation. Like you don't have to use the cuss word. You know what I'm saying? I know they're just words, but they ain't just words. It's something behind it.
You're right. Because my significant other hate when we talking, and like you say, it's a bad habit. I mean, I say, what the fuck you mean? What the fuck you mean by that? And that make what you mean. I'm like, what the fuck you mean? I'm not meaning you. Fuck you mean? But like you say, because it's cursed, she get on the what you mean? The fuck I mean? What you mean? I'm like, I just asked what the fuck you mean. That's all I ask, man. I don't know nothing else. Shit. But like you say, take the profanity out and I say, what you say? I didn't understand what you said. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, fuck you mean? Yeah, fuck how much? So you're right. It's respecting it. But when you get comfortable, you know what I'm saying? But you're right. You're absolutely right. Take the profanity out. Period. Anybody listening, take it out your life. Take it out your life if you can.
It's not just saying. It could be the way you say something. Like I'm gonna say this here, and I have dealt with this personally myself, and I'm not talking about my spouse. I'm talking about tons of people I've dealt with this with. So I'm very, very polite, guys. I damn near try to think of everything that come out of my mouth, especially when it's something that I know the person will take negative. So because of that, I dance very lightly on how I say stuff. And then you know what would be the trip out part? The person that I'm telling it to will come back and tell me stuff like, well, you said it the wrong way. I don't like the way you said it to me. I can't be no goddamn nicer. I can't be no goddamn without being what Rich just said. If I can go to profanity, well, then you would see the seriousness of what I'm trying to tell you. But instead, I'd be like, well, hey, you probably don't even have to do that if you would just do this, and that would probably make it easier for you. Well, I don't like the way you said it. You trying to be my daddy. I'm trying to be your daddy. Yeah, because I offered you some advice.
See, that's right.
So what I mean by that is this: it doesn't matter how you say things to certain people. If they don't want to interpret what you're saying, they're not. And they just don't give a damn because they don't have any level of accountability. And they chose not to have that. It ain't that they have it, but they don't know how to use it. If you make a mistake and you make the same mistake over and over and over and over, at some point you have to recognize that you're not making the mistake no more. Now you're just doing what you want to do. And instead of you being accountable and saying that, I'm just gonna do this. I don't care what you think about. I'm just gonna do it. At some point, if you say that, then whomever you're saying that may be like, then go ahead, do what you want to do. But if you gonna sit here and you'll get upset with that person for telling you that, hey, you might be making a mistake, or you can do this a little different, and then you get upset with them, at what point are you accountable for your actions? And last point. You got these halfway people that want to use. See, this word accountability is so strong, y'all. It's so fucking strong because if you utilize it to the correct ability of it, you will find out that you don't really need the insight of anyone else because you can answer your own question. You can become your own person. What TBN asked us in the first segment: strength, respect, and success. See, if you're accountable, 1 second, Rich. If you're accountable, you will then understand that those things only apply to me how I view them, not by what everybody else view. Because if you living for them, then you already fucked up. So yeah, that's my.
I have one question for you, Quality. You slid. Listen, we talking accountability. You just slid a badass word in there that I know for shit show I ain't never heard before. I'm not. You said what was that? What did you say? You said, listen. You said a mean ass word. You just said it. Oh, I can't.
Correctability.
That's it. How the hell you knew what I was talking about? Correctability, huh?
Hey, look. Hold on, Quality. I got you. I don't know if that's a word, but it's a word tonight. So fuck it.
Yeah, I knew what it was time. I say. Ooh, that's a bad motherfucker. What say it again, yo? I can't even say
correctability.
He said, yeah, they got the right correctability. I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna shoot that at a woman. Say, bitch, you ain't got the right correctability talking to me. She gonna be confused. She gonna be confused. I gotta use that. You gotta get the right correctability.
You come to fight already.
You gotta get the right correct. Man. Yeah, you gotta get your correctability right when you're talking to me. I like that. I got me a word.
Yeah. When we talking to our significant
other. What? I'm gonna use this one. What? Correctability. Say, T-Man, did you hear the word? Correctability, baby. Okay.
Yeah, I hear it. Correctability. Okay. I hear it.
That was me. How do y'all let words slide? I be trying to, but I need to know. In my universe, I wouldn't have slept right if I didn't know about correctability. I gotta have that in my soul. Listen, come to me, correctability, or don't come at all.
Don't come at all.
Huh? Yeah, I like that. I like that. I'm sorry, y'all. My brain. I heard it. I didn't know what to think.
Oh,
but yeah,
that's good stuff, man. Did everybody go?
No, they need to go.
Now he's gonna give us his spiel. Pull that slab out, Prophet.
Yeah.
He a Cadillac man, y'all.
Him and Yogi. They gotta pull him out.
So in my opinion, though, I think when it comes to that communication thing, I think it go to both parties checking themselves and then learning. First learning yourself, then learning how to deal with your partner. You know what I'm saying? And it go both ways. She got to learn how to deal with you. You got to learn how to deal with her. You know what I'm saying? You got to know. You got to kind of learn what they don't like. You got to, she got to learn what you don't like, and y'all got to meet in the middle. You know what I'm saying? And respect each other with the conversation. You know what I'm saying? If like one of y'all said, someone I'm hot headed. You got to understand. Hey, you hot headed, so I can't talk to you when you hot headed. You know what I'm saying? If you level head, okay, now we can talk. And we got to wait till the next day. Hey, we're going to talk about this tomorrow then. We got to just know each other and meet in the middle, both parties. And ain't know who right, who wrong. Like I like how you said that, Rich. Ain't know who right or who wrong. We got to get this situation right. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, who did, I did it, I did it. No, we got to get this situation right. And it takes both of us, not just one person. It takes both of us at all times. It got to be a team. All times.
Whoa.
I agree.
Ooh.
See?
Hey, man. My opinion is this: Prophet. All that shit sounded superb, but let's be real though, man. Look, man. Hey, man. I'm not saying all women, right? But a large majority of them motherfuckers just get mad and go, right?
Right.
What I've learned in my sensational years of living, you know what I'm saying, on this growth that is yogi, because who the fuck is Rodney?
Lil Rodney.
See? He said,
Nah,
Lil
man,
Rodney.
but man, I've learned this, right? It's what the prophet said. I know me, right? So in order for me to not be me in them kind of situations with my woman, man, I'm gonna just shut the fuck up. All right, man, you got it. Cause right now you hot-headed, you know what I'm saying? And we not gonna get shit done. If you mad, I'm mad, we mad at each other, raw, back and forth. Ain't no issues gonna get solved. Look here, this is what we gonna do. When I tell them, hey man, you go to the room, I sit in the living room. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, when not saying it's gonna happen that same day, not saying it's gonna happen the next day. Hell, the conversation can happen a week from now. It's gonna be had at a level-headed time, man, because I ain't got to me, man, all that back and forth rah shit, that shit childish to me now. And I'm saying this from experience because I done been in a situation where shit and in that situation I appreciate it because it made me grow up mentally. Man, I ain't finna be keep going back and forth with you, baby. You mad about something, man? Go sit in the corner, go, you know what I'm saying? Go chill out. You know what I'm saying? And see what I learned is this, right? If a female coming at you rah, and you not responding how you wanted her to respond, she's gonna eventually die down. This nigga ain't even listening to what she ain't even not getting back. And she gonna realize she's sitting out looking like a damn fool arguing with herself. I learned that. And when I learned that and I stopped talking and I hit her with the, that's what's up. You ain't got nothing to say? Nah, not right now. You mad. I'll talk to you when we cool. You hungry? You want some tacos? You know what I'm saying? I learned little ways, you know what I'm saying, to come to sit down. And then, man, I don't know why, but I'm naturally a funny guy. I'm gonna fuck around and make her laugh to forget why she even mad. You know what I'm saying? But then I'm also adult enough though to know how to simmer the situation down. But if it's something serious, we're gonna come back and talk about it. If it's some bullshit, man, let that shit fly. All right, man, whatever.
That's why I don't do the couple things, because every man don't handle his wife or his woman the way I maybe approve of. Because I was on two couples, and man, this girl talked so bad to this dude, man. She called me all kind of stupid I'm the wrong dude on the day, so my little chick telling me, leave that alone. I'm like, she called this nigga stupid motherfucker. He just sitting there looking, not saying nothing. I'm like, I had to walk off, man. I had to say, man, you all right? You all right, man? So, so she looking like, yeah, he all right. I'm like, man.
Rich,
my little friend telling, so that made me and my little friend, I went get into it. She tried to tell me, don't try to tell me shit. No, this ain't about us. Don't tell me shit. I'm grown. Give a fuck. Listen, man. Hey, man. Listen, I ain't telling you what to do, but I'm not telling you what not to do. Be a man. God damn, make me
Hey,
proud.
you know else also well.
You don't see that as a level of strength, Rich?
Hell no.
Okay. Wait. I got you. You don't see it as strength. But once again, now, we're going to go back. We're going to go back real quick. Success, strength, respect.
Yeah.
Okay. If I'm going to conquer the accountability part, and this is what I say about certain people use the word, but they don't really know how to use the word. The accountability means so much because for that man to sit there and let her talk that way, I think of him as more stronger than her. She can't control her emotions. He clearly can.
If he was put in a position of strength and he had to bear with it, he's being disrespected, and she's doing it on purpose. Like if he messed up an order, did something. Said this stupid motherfucker here. Come on, man, don't do that. You know what I'm trying to say?
I mean, I get what you're saying, and I'm not saying that every man is showing strength.
I want to say what he needs to say.
You know, coward. I get what you're saying.
But now I'm not gonna lie. The nigga was a nigga. He just was like, fuck it. He didn't give a fuck. You know, like you said.
That's why I said strength now.
That's what he was on like. But I wasn't on that. I'm like, man, look, call her 2-3 bitches right quick, nigga. Gonna change your life. Say, bitch, who you playing with? God damn, I'm be
wherever we at.
I'm gonna be proud. I'll be proud of that. Make me proud, man. Come on, man. Goddamn. But you know, hey, I can't tell him how to run his house.
No, I was sweet. 2 points on that. 2 points.
Okay, come on.
Let me say this one thing. I got to come at Yogi right quick. I know we 10 as men because we are a panel full of men. So I get it.
Okay.
And there are a lot of flaws that women have.
Okay.
But I'll be damned if it ain't some emotional men out here that don't know how to handle their feelings. And
yes,
I just mentioned right now. Because Yogi said it's mostly women. I disagree, Yogi. It's people. It's not women or men. It's all women and men. Because I have seen tons of men that cannot handle their emotions. When women do things to sometimes try to ignite a fire within you. So if you're not smart enough to not allow them to do so, you will fall in that trap. And y'all, let's not be stupid here. We all have crossed the line probably once or twice when it came to a certain thing. I know we come off as trying to be perfect, but I know for me personally, I'm not perfect. I've done wrong. I've done tons of wrong. But I do try to learn from the things that I have done wrong, and I try to make myself a better person. That's the level of strength that I'm talking about, because your mind has to be solid and strong to be able to do that. I cannot worry about what she called me, because if I spend my time worrying about that and I want to retaliate, well, then I'm just as weak as her. And one of y'all just said it. Somebody got to be the fucking adult.
Yeah. Not me. Don't expect that from me. I don't want that responsibility of being an adult. I don't want it. I don't want to be the designated driver. I'm not the one. You understand me? I'm close to the edge. I'm almost out of here. I got to say it. I got to say it. You know, the old people get old, you just say anything. I understand that. That's where I'm at. I ain't holding back. What?
I want to say this because I know we got to move on to the next segment. But one thing that's important in communication is sometimes as men, and I know women too, but it's just us talking. Sometimes when you wrong, just say sorry. Hey, I'm sorry. And get on with it. Just get on with it. When you know you was wrong,
a whole lot of bullshit.
Hey man, I'm sorry. You know what, you're right. That's my bad. My apologies. I'll do better. And go on, move on.
That don't always work though. And once again, I know everybody's not perfect, but some of us are not dealing in the reality world when it comes to certain people that we're dealing with. Because you can say sorry to some people and they will still hold.
I'm talking about there happens though, quality. I'm saying, but how often do men just say, "My bad, I'm sorry"? People don't. Most people don't even say it. I'm saying
No,
that, hey.
This is true.
T-Ben, I feel like a lot more men accept they fuck up and say my bad than, you know what I'm saying?
I agree with you there, Yogi. The first one I didn't, because I think that everybody has communication issues.
I've
But this one I do.
misworded.
Women struggle with that.
But see, you also missed in my soliloquy where I said I came from that.
Soliloquy.
Because I was at a point where, bitch, you got me fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I came from that point. I grew up out that shit, man. I'm not perfect neither. It was at one point, man, you ain't finna say no anything to me and I don't react. But I had to grow up out of that. And that was also me learning my person. All right, Yogi, if you just learn how just not to argue with the bitch, you know what I'm saying? Everything will fly over, you know?
Excuse me. Did you see how respectful? Did you see how respectful?
You can clearly tell the two that ain't married
at the same time.
You can clearly tell.
You was so respectful and disrespectful. He said, "I already knew not to argue with the bitch." So you just call the bitch and you don't want to. I'm just saying at that point, hey, I understand, brother. I understand. Listen, brother. Listen.
I love you guys, man.
Hey, but we got to get to the next topic, man, because if we keep going all night, we got to get to the next topic.
You ain't lying.
Okay. Oh, that's me. Hey, y'all.
But you serious,
to
bro?
me right quick. I don't have much tonight. It's Women's Month. We on the women.
Hold on, Rich. Oh, can we play it? Because last time.
Yes.
Yeah, we gonna play it. We got Hey.
The Dapper Dan man. Hold on, quality. Hold on. The Dapper Dan man himself, goddamn. Rich Uncle Pennybags. How about you?
Welcome to the Rich Pennybags, y'all. Hey, that music made me think I'm Rudy V. Yo,
Rudy V. I was just gonna say that Rudy V like a song.
Yeah, man. I'm ready to get. Hey, Dad.
Hey, hold on. Hey, did y'all catch the late night radio? Hey, did y'all catch the late night radio voice though?
What? Shit, yeah, man. You gotta get it right. Yeah. Well. Yeah, man. That's how you gotta get it. Hey, listen, y'all. Hey, this is the Black Excellence part of the program where we highlight us people because we know Black History ain't 1 month. It's every day, 365. We the reason the earth is flat spinning or whatever it is. We the reason. So it's Women's Month, and I'm gonna highlight a lady that I'm sure not a lot of people know about, but we're going to show the video and we're going to talk about these women. Here we go.
Let's get it.
Yes, sir.
Did you know a black queen fought European colonizers for over 30 years and never lost? Queen Nzinga ruled the kingdoms of Ndongo and Matamba in 17th century Angola when Portuguese slave traders invaded her lands. While other rulers fell to European weapons, she personally led armies into battle, refusing to bow down. She created guerrilla warfare tactics that turned African knowledge of the terrain into deadly advantages. Portuguese soldiers with advanced guns found themselves lost in forests where Nzinga's warriors struck like lightning and vanished. She formed alliances with the Dutch, Portugal's enemies, and turned her kingdoms into sanctuaries for escaped slaves. For 3 decades, she outmaneuvered every European military strategy thrown at her. Her most legendary victory came when she captured Portuguese strongholds and freed thousands of enslaved Africans. Portugal was forced to negotiate with her as an equal, not a conquered subject. She died undefeated at age 80, having prevented the enslavement of millions. Yet most Americans never learned her name because it shattered the lie of African weakness. Black excellence has always existed, they just erased it from the books. Did you know a black queen fought?
That is.
That is.
Fellas, I just want to highlight that sister there, Queen Nzinga, wherever she was from, and it show you that they don't tell you everything about slavery. Everybody just didn't bow down, and everybody just wasn't taken. Even the women was put in position, and it's crazy because to hear a woman stand up and fight, you know what I'm saying? And if you learn anything from hearing her story, through her fighting against them, made them respect her enough till they made her not a captured equal. They had to deal with her on equal basis. So if you want something changed, you have to fight. We've been doing it. The women doing it. And I was just surprised it was Women Month, and I want to highlight somebody that was not talked about it. We probably didn't know. But yeah, she ran that stuff to her 80s, and then she died. And they say she died undefeated. So shit, that's that. I mean, I gotta salute. You know, hey, we men, but we gotta highlight the women. The women is here. You know what I'm saying? Without them, it wouldn't be no us. So, you know, fellas, y'all want to say anything about, you know, Black history, the woman, the women, or whatever? Because we were just talking about them in the other segment. But, you know, I'm just showing, highlighting them. Okay, we love y'all.
I want to say something right quick, man.
Yes, sir.
I'm really big on this one, y'all, and I'm offering my apology to women up front and foremost. I am very big on believing that a woman should not be placed in a leadership role. I'm very big at that because I feel like most women are emotional. They act very emotional. They don't act off of facts. They act off of emotions. Therefore, I can never trust you to do the right thing because you're so emotional. You're always going to tell me how you feel. You're not going to tell me what the situation really is. So, but I'm going to retract that statement because here it is that there's clearly leaders of women that can lead. And it's encouraging to me because, of course, y'all do know this recent, election deal that we went through. Candace did not win. So, and now I'm not saying that she should have or she shouldn't have. That's not the point that I'm making. I'm not even trying to make this a politic. I'm just saying that I'm offering my
Jasmine Crockett?
Yeah. I meant to say Crockett. Sorry. Yeah, Jasmine Crockett. I just want to offer my apology because, it's clear that women can lead, but I have had that thought and, ladies deserve that. I apologize. Women can lead.
Yeah.
That's my slab.
Anybody else want to speak on the women? Because, when I saw this, I thought of the Woman King. Remember that movie a while back?
That's exactly what I was thinking about too.
I was going to ask you that. Was that from the Woman King?
I want to think so, but I can't. I'll be lying if I tell you yes or no. I don't know. But that seems where they got that from, the Woman King. You know what I'm saying?
So similar. All that stuff they said. That's what was going on in that movie.
And I didn't like the name of that movie because a woman cannot be a king. She can only be a queen, and a king can only make her a queen.
Right.
A woman, a man has to make her a missus. Whatever she be is because of the title of the man that she gets her name. But that's not here. We highlighting the women. They can do a job. They put in a position, to perform, and she did, man. She did.
Man, I'm gonna tell you the most favorite part. I don't know if I said that right, but my favorite part about the section about with Rich, man, is like we talk about this a lot, man. How they only highlight like certain Black people, right? And in your segment, you introduce whoever's watching, whoever's listening, you know what I'm saying, to people of our culture. You know what I'm saying? You introducing them to people they didn't even know about. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And for this woman to be kicking ass like that, man, shit. I wish I was born in her time.
They talk about Cleopatra. They gonna tell you about the ones they want you to know. The white girl who was doing the Viking Age, and Anna, whatever her name was, Joan of Arc. Joan of Arc. Yeah. They'll tell you about all them, but what about her? She not forgotten because we stand on the shoulders of those that came before us. And that's what we have to. That's what we have to let the youngsters know. We standing on our forefathers' shoulders. Y'all standing on our shoulders. So this is what this about, man. Black excellence. We here, man. We here, man. We are here. Anybody else got anything to say about these women? Anything about?
I just want to say in general. I just want to say in general, man, it's good to highlight the sisters of our of past, present. that's done great works, man, for the community, for our people, man. And it's many names, and
Yes.
it's good to highlight because in most instances, women had to feel come in and kind of like fill the gaps. You know what I'm saying? Where we weren't able to do certain things, and they played that role to where it put them in history books. And without them, we wouldn't be in certain situations that we are now. So, and I mean that in a positive light, you know what I'm saying? Like strides that we've made. So, it's important to highlight, to show that how much we actually do need each other. And that they can step in or be there when we're not around, so to make sure things are right. So, nah, man, good stuff. Good stuff, Rich.
Hey, you get the right woman and man combination together, they could take over the world. I'm telling you, if you get the right woman and the right man together, it's nothing they can't achieve.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? That's powerful. When they believe in each other, each other, I'm talking about. I mean, hey, ain't no second guess.
Unstoppable.
Shit.
Unstoppable.
That's unstoppable. Yes.
Oh, goodness.
Yogi, come on with it, baby. You know it's your time, baby.
Hey, it's time for the fat boy. I'm hungry. I'm about to eat.
Man. Come on, man. You already know we can't go without you, man. We here.
Time about roll it.
Homeboy, we just do it like this. 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 Do it.
Hello, world.
That's him, Rich. That's him.
Yeah. Hello, world. Big Yogi reporting for duty, sir, with honors.
There you go.
How y'all doing out there, man? So, this is a perfect segue on Quality's rebuttal on one of our topics tonight when I said something about women being emotional and not saying men, right? I wasn't saying it in that light, but that's neither here nor there, right? But this particular video, man, in our group chat all day long, man, we be putting different things up in there. And I don't know about y'all, but I be really watching, right? So this particular video came into our chat, man, and I think we should touch on that motherfucker.
Let's spill on it.
I'm gonna roll that video one time, man.
That's trauma, dog. God.
All right. So in the video, if y'all didn't understand what was going on, this grown ass man was fighting was getting into it with this little ass boy. Look like he about a good 8, 9, 10, somewhere in that range. This little nigga don't even got no bass in his voice. And this grown ass man was arguing with this little boy. What y'all got, man? Talk to me. I talk back, man.
I got two words. Two words. Development.
Huh?
That's it. Arrested development. That man is still a child in his mind. He ain't grew up.
Yes. He ain't grew up. That nigga ain't grew up.
Because what can a child say or do to you that make you like that man was bum rushing that little boy like he was about to put hands on that man. That little man.
I don't understand that.
Let me tell you something. It's a lot of things going on, but we men, we can read it. That little boy don't have no respect for him because he know he young-minded. Because he told that little boy said, "You a bitch ass nigga, man."
He called him a hoe. I don't know how many hoes he called him.
I'm like, for a little boy to see that and call you that, he see you around his mom, and this is the problem. We think them kids don't have eyes and they can't think for themselves. They see shit, and they know. He know that nigga bullshit. He know that nigga ain't shit. He not wrong. You know who wrong? The bitch. And I'm sorry for calling that. Why she fucking on this dumb ass nigga? Y'all have to be careful who you put these kids around. You see what I'm saying? How about he got a daddy like me and he called me? I'm going to penitentiary. There's nothing I can do to stop me from going to penitentiary. You talk to my son like that? Oh, bitch ass nigga, we finna listen. You finna have to beat me up. You finna have to beat me up. That's what you finna have to do. Cause it's nothing you can say, man. Come on, black man. God damn. First of all, that woman, man. And listen, you know who I really feel bad for? Little man trying to hold his baby. Man, the baby on the floor crying, man. This woman trying to stop this. Man, get this nigga out your house, man. Get him his tennis shoes and his PlayStation and let him go down to the next one, baby.
Because that's all he came with.
That's all he come with.
And she probably bought the PlayStation.
Yeah, well, it's probably his. That's why little man mad. He hogging the motherfucker. He can't play on it. That's why they arguing. They probably arguing over video game. Come on, man. We got to do better, man. And like you say, man. And listen, I want to ask y'all something. How you think that little boy going to respond to the next adult? Because the adult interaction he had with that man. So if he see old Uncle Rich Pennybag, he can't do that to me. I'm going to slap the shit out of him. I swear to you, baby Jesus. You can't play with me like that. We're not even going to play like that, little boy.
Damn.
You going to respect me.
Huh? Rich.
Oh. Listen, I didn't hear before I thought about it. I'm going to have to hit him and say, I'm sorry. My bad. I'm sorry.
But see,
it's going to slip. Because I'm just old school like that. It's going to happen.
Rich just called the man that's fucking with the kid. You just called him childish for doing it. You ain't gonna beat the boy.
He can't play with me. You better not listen, man. Listen.
I think
it's called respect.
I think the biggest flaw in the situation, man, is like, okay, the little boy see what he see, right? But me growing up, right? If I was to talk to an adult like that, my mama would have popped me in my shit because she taught me how to stay in my motherfucking place. I don't give a fuck what you see. It ain't your job to speak on it, nigga. Stay in the child's place. And for him to even the man trying to fight the little boy is diabolical. Like that's an unstable creature. Like old boy said on Baby Boy.
Why
that
he
shit
even
goes
arguing with
too.
him?
I'm not even finna argue with no fucking child. I'ma simply, hey man, get your child. And that's gonna be the warning before I go put I'm gonna whoop his ass like his daddy should have. You know what I'm saying? But to sit up there and act like you finna go into a street fight with a little boy, and then the little boy disrespecting the grown ass man, it's a lot of flaws with that mama to me, man. Like, why is you even in adult business, my boy?
Why she even messing with it? See, the women put their kids in a bad situation. You understand? You gotta be careful about them dudes, because everybody that's grown ain't a man. You see? When you boy, you're a boy. You're a boy because you got a male reproduction organ. You have to develop into a man. So a lot of them boys out there ain't men. They just boys. They got male reproduction product, but his mental capabilities can't be up there. I'm not gonna argue with no child.
Well, you know what though?
We're not gonna even get that far.
Age is a number. Maturity is a mind state, man.
Absolutely. That's absolutely true, Yogi. You know, it's mandatory to grow older, but not to mature.
My bad, maturity.
See, I like that.
Hey, I want to say, but you know what's crazy is that type of dude right there. This is the most dangerous ones to be around. That's the one right there that he'll kill you.
Yeah,
he'll kill you.
Yeah.
With easy.
Yes.
And don't care nothing about going to prison about it either. He'll kill you.
What? Right quick.
Yeah, he dangerous.
What you in jail for? I didn't kill them for playing with me. They had me fucked up. You know how many people in jail because somebody had them fucked up? What? Man, what you in there, man? Somebody had. Soon as you said, man, what happened, man? Somebody had me fucked up. I'd be like, yeah. Now you fucked up. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta stay away from people like that. If you got something that you got something to live for, or you got something you try to accomplish in your life, you can't be around here, man. You can't be around here, crash dummy.
For what?
And see, the
worst kind.
Them the kind of niggas that women. Them the kind of niggas that women mess with and fuck with that nigga and then determine, oh, our men ain't shit. Nah, it's just niggas that you fuck with ain't shit.
Yeah. Cause that ain't right. That ain't right on so many levels, man. You know, I don't know if y'all.
I gotta hear you, Prophet. Let me see what you talking about.
That was just sad though. It's like I really need to see where the whole thing started from. Cause it's like you say, everybody in the wrong. Little man in the wrong, mama in the wrong, and dude in the wrong. All y'all in the wrong. You know what I'm saying? But
the baby crying.
Then you got to go to the adults out the whole situation. With the baby probably was right.
Baby crying. He right. Baby
it's just a sad situation. You know, it's just sad all the way around. And like T-Ben was saying, dude got to be just mentally already gone. If you that swole, you know, with a child, you know what I'm saying? I really need to know what it was over. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that just sad situation on my end.
I don't think it's nothing a 12-year-old could tell me that's gonna make me want to cuss them out because I know they 12.
He was trying to get to him.
Remember that 2-piece, Rich? You quickly pop out. Oh, my bad.
See,
I'm sorry.
That's because he got fly at the mouth and I was right there. You see, you can't do that in my face. You know, I'm sorry. That don't work.
So I got
to throw that one at you. I got to throw it at you now.
I got a question though, right? I got a question to piggyback off the video. You being the type of man that you are, say that's your niece or your daughter or something, and you walk in and you see that. What's your next move?
Okay, hold on. Let me take a stab here because I ain't said nothing yet on it. But let's break this shit down, y'all.
Okay,
I don't like the way this is going right now. I really don't. So I'm gonna be honest with y'all. The man, he wrong. He completely wrong. But it's so, and Prophet just said it to y'all. It's so many levels of wrong right now. It's so many, and I'm quite sure y'all all agree with it. I'm not saying that y'all didn't say it. I'm just saying it's so many levels of wrong right now. First of all, this young lady that has her child talking to another adult like that. I mean, come on. What's the future of that young man? If we gonna sit here and say that wait, hold on. If we gonna sit here and say that man is a crash dummy for how he's treating that child, what is that child's future? He got to be a crash dummy. You know why he's a crash dummy? Because this is what he's looking at. You know who orchestrated this whole thing to be seen? The actual mother that's standing right there, not saying a goddamn thing to the little boy that is cussing out a grown man.
Hello.
First and foremost, Yogi just said it to y'all. His mom taught him different. There's one young lady right now that show you she's not fit to raise children. He's not fit to be in a relationship with a woman that is unstable just like that. Neither one of them are fit to be with each other. But now the fact of the matter that they have chosen to take this dive into their little relationship has now traumatized 2 children that are involved in this whole situation. There's no good in none of this. And I'm on this here, y'all. I don't give a fuck what the fight is about. I could care less. There's no one that's gonna. We just had conversations recently about people should not be able to make you that mad. I don't give a damn what her, him, or any of them. I'll get up and leave before I sit up here and have to fight with your child and you. What how are we in that?
Because you're not gonna win. You're not gonna win in the situation.
Where I'm going to? I'm going to jail. Last point. Rich, I asked you a question earlier today when you was talking about I asked who controls the fight or whatever. Who controls But I got this saying that I say, so I'm gonna say it this way. I got this saying that I say, it takes 2 people to argue. And Yogi knows it because he know I say it all the time. But Yogi piggybacked on it earlier today when he said that he don't argue back. He just, all right, whatever, go on about your business, whatever. Okay, cool. But it takes 2 people to argue. So I can't sit here and argue with somebody that ain't on my level. I just can't do it, y'all. Whether it be man, woman, dog, cat, what the fuck ever. I can't argue with somebody that's not on my level. If I engage to have a conversation with you and you show me that you this goddamn ignorant, that I can't talk to you, the conversation is over. It's over. I already recognize you're not even on my level. So I can't talk. I'm not talking to that little boy. I'm not talking to that girl. And Lord forbid, I know I'm gonna feel bad, but I'm gonna have to leave that baby there because more than likely, I got to look at them children.
Not the baby, man.
I got to leave the baby there because the children ain't
not the baby.
More than likely, those children are not mine. And even if they were mine, I can't take them anyway.
Had to leave the baby.
All that kind of stuff to me, man, is it goes back to what we was talking about earlier. Bettering yourself every day, man. A lot of shit that we do as humans is learned behavior. If you start untraining yourself from bullshit and start learning new behaviors and you practice them behaviors every day, man, it ain't nothing that child will do to make me. All right, little nigga, you got it. Hey, man, get your son. Get your son, man. As a matter of fact, hey, quality. Wait, man, what y'all doing? Let's go to the bar, man. I'm finna get the fuck up out of there. I'm not finna argue with you, man. I'm not finna argue with you with no kids. And I might take the baby, man. I might take the baby with me. Go, you know what I'm saying? Go get the baby.
You take that baby with you going to jail. That girl call them cops talking about you kidnapped him.
Now the thing about it is, if they were serious, because it looked like he been spending the night, so that boy have to be around that child, and for him to be around that child, and I don't think this is their first encounter. He should have a better relationship or be in a better leadership position to where that boy respect him. And he could be like, hold on, little homie, let me woo. You're supposed to be able to give him game. That's what we need to do.
How can he, Rich?
But I'm just saying, he's not but the catch about it is, let's talk real talk. That little boy might talk to the mama like that.
Yep.
He might have told mama, look, bitch, and the nigga, hold on, man, don't talk to your mama like that. See, we get one side, so I'm just saying. I
agree.
I'm just saying, how about the little boy because the mama out? And a real man ain't gonna sit there and let the boy cuss his mama out. Say, man, chill out with that mind, man. That's your mama. Fuck you, nigga. Who are you talking to? You you have to catch yourself. Because you be fuck them kids. It get that way sometimes. Hey man, I'm just saying, hey, shit. But as a man, yeah.
I just want to know what the foundation of the argument was, man, because that'll really set up what needs to be said about the topic. All we got is what we got.
But something too, fellas, he shouldn't even be in that house arguing. As soon as he got uncomfortable, he was supposed to leave up out of there. That's really what we wasn't even supposed to get that far when she pulling his shirt and her son saying something. As soon as he got uncomfortable, I'm out of here. You don't even have to tell him you're gone. Just go and leave. Take a walk. What was he gonna do?
And that nigga in that house comfortable. That nigga ain't have no socks on, barefooted.
No shoes. He ain't had no muscle shirt or nothing on under his shirt. He had that free balling. Yeah. Listen, man. But we got to do better, man. We have to make better choices as a people for everything, And that's what we do. We settle though. We people that will settle and be happy with shit we know we shouldn't even be with. You know what I'm trying to say? Any woman with a child, if you meet a guy, he got to be child friendly because you have a child. There's no way your child can have a, mutual respect for the man and the man for him. That ain't gonna work.
What about the mother? She got to be able to raise a child.
She got to be, she had to be accountable. Yes, she has to be. What I'm saying? But you can't tell a woman how to raise their kids. I'm gonna let you know.
There's the problem. There's your problem right there.
No, that ain't a problem. You got listen. Let them have them. They gonna come to daddy. Trust
that's a little boy right there. That's a little boy, Rich.
Any child, they want to know their daddy. I don't care what if they dad a crackhead, a bum, don't know. They want to know their daddy. You got to see that side because the daddy gonna tell you who you really are. You know what I'm saying? The daddy tell you who you are. That's where you learn your family. You learn something about yourself from your father. But hey.
For sure. Anybody else got anything?
Nah,
my bad,
not
Rich.
on
Go
that.
ahead. What you saying?
No, I was just gonna say that's sad, man. As a people, I hate we even have those images out there on the internet because that's disturbing for me to look at. So I know anybody else that's not of our hue looking at that as like, oh my God, which we don't care, but
it looks
I
bad
just feel,
on us though.
yeah, man, and the kids though, man, God damn it, man.
Yeah, it looks bad on us, man.
Yeah.
All right, man. Yeah. Anybody else got anything to say up on that topic, man?
Boom. Good stuff, fellas.
Well,
so listen.
That time.
Since we coming to the end, man, it's been a beautiful show, man. What number is this, y'all?
17.
We number 17, man. We finna be 18. When we hit 21, we're gonna be legal. We're gonna have it going on, man. Welcome to another H-Town Bayou City podcast. You know what I'm saying? We came in, we did our thing, As my boy Yogi say, I'ma steal his thing. What you say? From the north to the south to the east to the west, you already know who do it the
best. Fuck you talking
already.
About.
Say, man, I enjoyed it, fellas, man. I wish we could do it again, but we are. Friday the kickback. Sunday is the not Texan talks. Is what you say? The hustle report. And we are lying in wait in trenches on one time for your mind. Come on through. We here. We not gonna give up.
For your mind. Let a player
He better not let rich thoughts beat him to the internet because I'm thinking about just doing a thought of a week. Don't pay me no mind. Cause
dang.
I might, yeah. We trying to build up, man. We just add to it, man. But yeah, man. Once again, man, thank y'all for tuning in. Hey, like, subscribe, share, post. Hey, let us know how you're feeling. Hey, you want to join? Hit us up. We can talk about it.
Talk to us.
Here we are.
We talk back, man. You know what I'm talking about?
H-Town Bayou City podcast. We repping for the city. You already know. Hey, we out, man. That's it.
Thanks for joining the H-Town Bayou City podcast. Be sure to like, share, and follow, and we'll catch you on the next episode.